Ladies and gentlemen, today is potentially a huge day for the free-to-play account. Finally, we have set up for the final clear in Act 5. We just got 5.2 to do. We did the first half of 5.2 yesterday, smashed out 5.3, so we've just got the final 3 chapters: Lines in the Sand, Insurrection, Masochism, Bane, and then 5 runs at the Collector. So if you want a timestamp for the Collector, if you're watching this video on demand, we will put that in the comments section below if you just want to skip ahead and see that. However, yeah, we're doing this live today, boys, so we've got a bit of a grind in store. But we're going to start off by going to the crystals, because, you know, people are always asked, man, how do you have potions on the free-to-play account, man? And I hoard them religiously. So I just never open uncollected free crystals when I get them. But now, because we used up quite a few of the potions yesterday, what we're going to do is just kind of do a massive opening of I think about 80 or so, just to kind of replenish the stock that we have, and get some in overflow as well, and also top up the revives. And I think we should have something like 20 something revives in terms of the single ones, and in terms of team ones, we've got like 3 40% ones and 3 60% ones, and I think the 60% ones came from what was that? That wonderful Summoner Appreciation Week. So that, you know, had a little bit of benefit there. What is up to Chaotic, Hugo, Twinkie, Anish? Hope you're doing well today. Hold the Door as well. The Cybernet, who is some of the first people, damn man, TrevorBrown.com, Nerdist, Emmanuel Keefe, Sid, Vincent, Matthias Young. Hope you're all doing well today, lads. But anyway, let's jump into the story quest, man. We got to start clearing and getting ready for the Collector. So we got 4 paths to do in this one. I think we got 3 paths in the next one, and then 5 runs at the Collector. So not a huge amount of content is now standing in the way of the full clear. But I think we might start off here by going for the magic path first. I think magic might be a little bit of a bitch, but Archangel, I assume, is going to be, providing we can play Archangel well today, a very good way to deal with the Masochism chapter. Seatin Smash, oh, thank you very much for smashing that like button, man. Oh, and you did join in time, Twinkie. So incredibly proud of you, mate. But one of the things that I'm not looking forward to is the bleed path in this chapter, man. Just remember it being such a big pain in the ass, and there is like a bleed Electro, it's Caltrops Electro, so using Archangel on that one is a little bit tricky. And there we go, a few stacks of Neurotoxin. That's what we need to start blocking those Masochism procs. Right, hopefully we can get some conversions there. Well, we got a lot of debuffs, so that's alright. I felt like that one was a little bit of a clutch heavy there. But Ant-Man is definitely one of the most potentially annoying Masochism fights, so it's good to have that man butchered down pretty damn quick. Get him, big boy. Thank you very much for the incredibly encouraging words there, Tristan. I certainly appreciate it. Yeah, I probably want to use my Sentinel for that bleed path, but we're going to bring in, because, you know, half the characters I've got on my team at the moment become somewhat redundant once we get onto that bleed path. So I think we are going to try and bring in some of the bigger, beefier boys. But here we're just using, what is it, Rocket, just because I know Archangel would be a very big pain in the ass to get the heavies off. And I do want to save a lot of Archangel's health, ideally for that magic. It's not like we're going to really need him when it comes into that fight. And Rocket works surprisingly well for Masochism, on the provision we don't get evaded and screwed over here. But, you know, if you don't put any debuffs on, man, he's got a very good amount of just physical damage output to power through some of these nodes. Right, that was some great RNG, man. We had no evades there. What a fantastic time. Just need to transfer the crossbones over for that Caltrops Electro. Oh man, that would be a good time if we have crossbones, but unfortunately we do not, so we're just gonna have to play it like a friggin' champion, mate. Okay, what fights do we have on these paths? Okay, there is also role reversal as well. I totally forgot about that note. So, considering there is role reversal in this one, I think actually Rocket might be really good to bring here, because he's going to have the class advantage as well. But I think in this chapter, it's probably a good idea to make use of some of these 10% boosts while we can. Oh, thank you very much, Doi. Dude, welcome to the first live stream, my friend. Yeah, there we go, man. Rocket is sitting hard here with this class advantage. So just remember, everything in 5.2, man, has that wonderful role reversal node. So good is bad, and bad is good. Come on, let's get some big crits. Chuck another special one from Rocket. Right, and there we go. Well, we weren't super nimble on some of the dashbacks there. Yo, what is up? The Mud People, thank you very much for the super chat, sir. Certainly do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today, mate. And Breakfast Gameplay, good luck. Thank you very much, man. Really looking forward to today's gameplay, man. I'm a little bit nervous. 5 runs for the Collector, man. It's a lot to take on. Like, even on my main account, I think I did them, like, 3 and 2 at the time. I don't think I've done all of them back-to-back before, but, you know, we're gonna see how we get on today, and hopefully it should be alright. But let's get you up there as our blubberiest whale of the day. Thank you very much, sir, for the $10 super chat. And because, what is it, Medusa has the class advantage, let's just go ahead and use her. I just want to make sure we, you know, don't have to use unnecessary potions on the magic, so we have Archangel kind of ready to, take down that fight. Because I remember that magic in the middle of just being a pain in the ass, because it has both, what is it, Buffet and also Masochism. But Buffet shouldn't really be much of a factor, but I'm just a little bit concerned if we do make some scrub mistakes, because this is our first run of the day, so we are still warming up, man. There have been a few schoolboy errors so far. We just need to get in that zone of god tier gameplay and hopefully stay there. Right, cheeky little 5 combo on Voodoo, and there we go. Oh, thank you very much, Tanish. How's it going? I got a Cosmic Awakening gem out of that deal. Should I use it on my Medusa? Probably is the answer to that one, Jordan. She is a beast. She's very, very good. Alright, let's go for Archangel here. What am I talking about? Tech champions are weak to Cosmic. Oh my gosh, look, we have an incredibly smart man in chat who doesn't understand the 5.2 role reversal nodes. But yeah, dude, essentially it's, what is it? Good is bad and bad is good. Role reversal. So, what is good is bad, and what is bad is good. I don't know how to explain it any other way than that, so if that doesn't at least cover it, then, yeah, I don't know if I can help you anymore, my friend. Should I use a 5-star Awakening Gem on Magic or Voodoo? Oh, man, those are some options you've got there. Depends, if you're a very, very hardcore Magic player and like using her for Alliance War, probably Magic. Probably Magic. She's just got an insane amount of value. Mohammed says, I can do this. Thank you very much for the belief, sir. I certainly do appreciate it. Part of me is a little bit curious to see if Medusa would be able to outdamage that Masochism magic, but she probably takes so much damage that wouldn't be the best option. Maybe if she's awakened, we could be a little bit more brave in terms of going for it. Oh, damn it. But as long as we get some decent luck on the parries, we should be okay. Oh man, I actually thought we were at special 3 there. Ah, it still worked, man. How long have I been live? Only for about 10 minutes, my friend, so you are still pretty new to this one. Yo, what is up, Robert? Good morning, man. Your toxin record is 8. I think I've seen about 12 or 13 at one time with some crazy ridiculous luck. But yeah, I think we've seen 11 on a couple of the free-to-play live streams. But it's bloody difficult to get anything more than about kind of 8, 9. Just need some crazy luck. Yo, what is up, Metal Sonic dude? Hope you're doing well, mate. Okay, so this is the absolute bitch magic. Just want to get lucky and get loads of neurotoxins. Oh, mate, that was one hell of a treat there, man. Archangel is god tier, man. Straight up. Just so ridiculous. Yeah, I remember how much of a headache that magic caused on my main account, man. Like, we had to use, what was it, Star-Lord back in the day? And it was a bloody annoying fight. Just got absolutely butchered there, though. Who should I rank for? Stark on Spider-Man or Gwenpool? I definitely go for Stark out of those two, mate. Stark is just god, man. He's too insane. And he's not going to be gimped in those bleed immune matchups. Just going to punch for absolutely everything. Right, if we can get to a special 2 now. I think that's the fight ended. Sorted, boys. Ghost Rider worth a generic Awakening gem? Ah, maybe. Depends how much you like your Ghost Rider, really. But I'd say there are maybe slightly more desirable characters to put the gem on than Ghost Rider. But if it's a 4-star one, I'd maybe go for it. Depends how your roster's looking and how big of an improvement that would be. But Awakened Ghost Rider, man, is very, very nice to have, just for the additional judgment. Oh, the Spider-Man matchup's just beautiful. Playing right into those stuns. Just as soon as you use that special one, man, it's so much poison on him. Just straight in the bin there, boys. Stuck on 5.2.5. Any tips? That's really like learning how to fight Bane. So it's just all about kind of figuring out Bane timing, using stun champions, champions with long special attacks, champions with power control mechanics. All of those can help fight Bane. But hopefully you can pick up maybe a few tips on fighting Bane, because we're going to be fighting quite a bit of Bane today, man. There's Bane all in the final chapter. But, you know, the biggest thing is to figure out, in any scenario, exactly what it is you are dying to, and then figure out how to solve that problem. Oh, man, Loki... Not Loki, Medusa is hitting so hard, man. Absolutely loving this. Okay, I think we've got the Storm now. I think Storm has like a Caltrops node on, right? Comes from the back. Yeah, so Luke Cage is probably going to be our best option for Storm. What I hope to see in Act 6, some good rewards and some content that is, what is it, generally fun and interactive. And the less aspect of war in Act 6, the better it's going to be. I hate aspect of war, man. It's like the worst node. But I have a feeling we might end up seeing quite a bit of it, just because they know it's the biggest pain in the ass, man. Alright, let's get some tempo going with Luke Cage. Hey, what's up, the Mud People? Dude, you're dropping a crazy amount of support, man. Blubberyest well yesterday as well. Thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. Oh man, we're getting like no exhaustion here. Come on, let's finish the fight off. There we go, perfect. How long will I be on? I'm probably going to be on for... I can't say an exact time, but I imagine it's going to be anywhere between about 2 to 3 hours time. So yeah, man, if you come back in probably like an hour and a bit, then we're going to be attempting the Collector chapter, I would assume, because the first path has taken 15 minutes. So I'm not too sure how many... We've only got 2 more paths here. So this is going to be done, I imagine, in the next half an hour or so. And then what do we have to do from then on? And then we've got 3 more paths, I think, in the next chapter. So those are all probably going to be another 15 minutes. So yeah, probably about an hour and a bit for the Collector. But we're not far off, man. Not far off at all. Taking down some of the big stuff today. Oh man, those Neuros, absolutely beautiful. Let's go again. Special 2. Straight in the bin, boys. Oh, perfect, man. Just keep on chucking down those super chats, my son. Thank you very much, man. Massively appreciate the support. Let's get you up there as our Blubberiest whale. Do I still think Starlord is worth God tier? He's still very, very powerful, man, if you can keep your combo and play very well. Some people still play him, man, just insanely well when it comes to top tier Alliance War and stuff like that. So yeah, depends how good of a player you are. But I don't know, it's you know, the tiers are always a very rough guide to what I believe are some of the most valuable champions. So that's just also one thing to keep in mind. Which act is longer, 4 or 5? Depends how you want to measure it, because Act 5 fights, you know, with Act 5 equivalent champions are obviously much longer to do than Act 4. But Act 4 has a lot more fights per path. So it depends on how you want to measure it. I think Act 4 feels a lot more boring to do than Act 5 does, just in my opinion. Because there's a lot of twists and turns in Act 5 and fights that will really kind of make you prop up and be like, damn man, gotta deal with this mechanic, gotta sort it out, gotta play well here. Gonna get a little bit screwed. Oh, took a while to bait that special too. Right, we had one dodgy medium evade there, but aside from that, it was a valiant effort from our main guy Rocket. Yo, what is up, Doug? Hope you're doing well this morning. Seeing I'm struggling with Masochism node. It takes a lot of practice, to be fair, man. I think I'm better off going in with 440 Void for the heal reversal, or should I try and outpace the healing with Archangel Sabertooth? I mean, Archangel and Sabertooth are probably like the 2 absolute best options for dealing with Masochism. But the best thing is just Masochism has a lot of practice to fight really, really well. You've got to look at, you know, how you can minimize some of the procs sometimes in terms of like baiting out heavy attacks or baiting out special attacks. So it's just all about trying to get used to the node. But Masochism and Bane, man, they are 2 nodes when you first encounter them that expect not immediately come to terms with a node. Just have the expectation that they are some of the hardest nodes to fully master and fight well in the game. So yeah, man, the more you practice, the better you're going to come. But you can, you know, just go into the first like couple of fights and see how far you can get, and just keep on, you know, pushing yourself to go further and further. Hey Seatin, should I use an Awakened Star-Lord over Sabretooth as my 5th champion on my top team? Using 440 Hyperion Cap, Infinity War, Killmonger, and Ghost Rider, going for Act 4 Exploration. I mean, Act 4 Exploration, man, like, either of those characters are going to work absolutely fine. Maybe Sabretooth is better for some of the shorter fights there. But both of them are going to work an absolute treat, mate. So I wouldn't worry too much for Act 4. But they're both good characters to have, and depending on the fights and what you need to do, you can alternate between them. But for Act 4 Exploration, Sabretooth is probably going to be quicker, because, you know, every fight on Star-Lord, you need to build up the combo, whereas you can transfer Furies over from fight to fight on Sabretooth. So that's maybe a bit of an advantage that he has there. Okay, got a couple of poisons on Rocket. And again, just as a reminder, it is role reversal, so class advantage wise, bad is good and good is bad. Just before somebody's in chat is gonna like, why are you using the class disadvantage, you noob? You suck at this game. I could do a better job on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to me. Who's the best to rank up? Gwenpool to rank 3 or Massacre to rank 4. I've already got a 4-star Domino rank 5 and Gwenpool 4-star rank 5. Ooh, I don't know. It depends what you need the characters for, I would say, Louis or Lewis. And thank you very much for the super chats. So yeah, I think the thing is, if you want, you don't really need Massacre a rank 4, because he's like not really a great character for stuff like Alliance War and Labyrinth, whereas Gwenpool can be quite good for Labyrinth, and also this season in Alliance War she has the advantage as well. So maybe there are some more arguments for looking at getting that Gwenpool to rank 4 if you need like a good character to do Labyrinth of Legends. But Massacre, like, I've played about with my Massacre quite a bit in Labyrinth, and he's just a bit of a pain in the ass. Just because if you get the evade at the wrong time, and I always seem to get the evade at the wrong time in a lot of fights, it can like screw up your Incinerate building, which is where you get kind of the big damage on Massacre. So yeah, it's one of the annoying things I found while playing that champion. Right, please don't get any power gain. Fantastic. Right, and on Cable, you want to make sure never to use Armor Shatter with Medusa, because if you bleed Cable, you die, essentially. I think Luke Cage actually would have been better for this fight in hindsight, but hindsight it's a wonderful thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's so great. Oh no! We got hit by the final little bit there. Oh well, we can still outdamage this dude. We've got it. Dodge. Dodge again. Right, we're going to go for a heavy. I should have probably just parried there. That's probably going to trigger Masochism one more time. There we go. Straight in the ground, boys. Would I rank 2 if I had a 6-star Sabretooth? On the free-to-play account, yes. On the main account, probably not. Don't know. I might do in some scenarios. Like, I really like the 3-star Sabretooth, man, and I want to get the free-to-play one to a decent rank at some point. Did I get ambushed by that Cable? I don't remember him being on that path. Maybe I was just a bit oblivious. Too busy staring at chat, boys. But anyway, thank you very much to all our super chats today, man. Massively appreciate all the support you're chucking my way. And yeah, Lewis, if you let me know in chat, apologies if I'm getting your name wrong, by the way, man. Always felt bad, just, you know, going for the best gamble. If you let me know what you're trying to do next in the game, then I can give you a bit more specific advice on which of those characters might be a little bit better for yourself. Just looking out in chat. But yeah, Lewis and KWG, thank you very much for the support, boys. Certainly appreciate it. Corvus or Medusa for rank 5. Probably Corvus for a lot of stuff. Like, if you're looking to be a god in Alliance War and monthly events, probably Corvus. If you're looking to do Labyrinth, then probably Medusa. That's what I'd say. Okay, we got to focus up just a second for this magic. The massive Limbo Bimbo right here. Oh, almost mistakes were made. But we got through it, ladies and gentlemen. 2 magics down, 0 salty outcries there. Archangel is the true Lord and Savior for that fight. Okay, let's go for Medusa again on this one. What are some ideal champions for Realm of Legends? We have a video up on the channel called, I think it's called like Realm of Legends Guide 2018. But if you just type in Realm of Legends 2018 Seatin, it should come up. But yeah, in that video we go through a lot of the top options for dealing with like Realm of Legends. So just in terms, because you essentially need like 2 things for Realm of Legends. You need a good damage dealer and a way to deal with Realm of Legends Wolverine. Like, in comparison to a lot of the really high-end stuff, it's pretty straightforward content. But obviously, you need to be prepared. You've got to have that good setup. So yeah, check out that video, and it hopefully should have everything you need. I need Chapter 1, Act 5 tips. What do I recommend? Chapter 1 and Act 5 is just play well for the majority of it. I don't think there's anything too specific there, but maybe watch some of the initial free-to-play runs so you can get some tips and advice on some of the easiest paths there. Maybe that's going to be quite useful to yourself. Let's go for a little bit of Stark and Spider-Man here, actually. Because I just want to make sure I save Luke Cage for that final Storm fight. So I know I definitely need LC for that. But Hulk is quite aggressive, so it's difficult to build up the charges. Alright, we're going to give it a go with 7. There we go. Those special ones, man, are a godsend. Come on, Stark Spidey. You got this, son. Oh, mate, it's beautiful. I love it. Ah, rank 3. Stark and Spider-Man is too OP, man. He's just too good for his own good. Who are the top 5 MVPs for Act 5? I want to do something like an Act 5 100% video guide. Kind of just like a general summary of a lot of the stuff to expect. So yeah, I think I'll probably do that in the next week or so after we finish. Just while a lot of the stuff is kind of fresh in my mind. Oh, man. Almost messed up the combo there. Let's try not to scratch my nose mid-combo again. Or face the punishment of getting clipped and wrecked, potentially, by Loki. Oh, so close. It's bloody tricky to get that armor shatter sometimes on Medusa. And there's a bit of Masochism in the mix. Alright, let's go for it now. Oh, thank you very much, Hogan. Hope you're doing well today as well. Should I rank 5 Unawakened Stark or Carnage? Looking to do LOL. I would say probably the Stark, man. It's going to serve you a bit better than the Carnage, but they're both pretty decent options. But for bleed immune fights, like Carnage will get wrecked, but you need to be aware of Magneto if you're doing Stark and Spider-Man. But for Magneto, just bring Carnage in at rank 4. But I definitely take Stark up out of those two, man. And I have a feeling that you will never regret rank 5. I don't know anybody that's ever taken Stark and Spider-Man up to rank 5 and then been like, oh man, I regret this choice. He's just too good, man. He's literally too good. I know some people, especially this season, are starting to feel like, you know, everything these last, well, not everything, but a lot of stuff in the last few months has been very anti-Blade to a certain extent. Like, Blade's definitely still got a huge amount of value for progressing players, but especially when it comes to people that are very, very focused on Alliance War, it's like, oh man, here's a new champion, and Blade sucks against him, and if you fight with Blade, you'll lose and die. And what's this? It's a global bleed node, so that Blade now doesn't have his bleed. Minus 50% damage on half the fights. Yay. It's just, you know, it's just a little bit... Really, boys? But I still love my blade for... What is it? He's been such an MVP for those friggin' epic occult labs. Come on, there we go. Straight in the bin, boys. Can't even get the stupid yellow jacket down. He takes a little bit of practice, man. You know, just gotta find a good damage output champion. Have a bit of patience and you'll be there in no time. Okay, what do we have on this path? So we've got an Ant-Man. So let me just think about these fights. Archangel, 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 Archangel. Let's go to the rest of the path. And then we got Hulkbuster. Probably Archangel as well. Falcon. Probably Luke Cage. Ultron. Probably like Rocket there. Archangel, Archangel. Yeah, so it's just a primary Archangel path here. Cool, cool, cool. Do you want to use another 10% boost? Might as well for Masochism. It's just a nice little bonus to have, especially when we're putting a lot of pressure on Archangel on this path. Oh, that was a beautiful kill, man. Absolutely loving it there. But yeah, if you're struggling on like initial clears for 5.2, I'd definitely check out the initial free-to-play run, man. Because we're just using a load of gimped 440 4-star champions. So it'll show you how to kind of play around the nodes with more gimped characters for your initial clear. We've got Limber on this one. Okay, this might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but if we can get him down before that becomes an issue, then it's no issue. Right, perfect. Whew. So basically, don't mess up on the Limber node, or bait a lot of heavy attacks. I suck at building those charges at the start of the fight. If you're on about Stark Spidey, man, you know, very simple solution. Have a bit of a practice, get better. You know, complaining in chat that you suck isn't going to help you too much at getting good. We're not here to throw you a pity party, mate. You just gotta step up. I was terrible at first. If you watch the Stark Spidey rank up and gameplay, like a year ago, man, I was absolutely awful. But you just gotta practice, man. Just gotta leave yourself open, watch some of the top Stark players, and see what you can figure out. Oh, that was a sick one, man. Proper chuff for that. Oh no, I forgot about the Masochism node there. Oh, what an asshole. Right, let's go. Come on. More Neuros? Fortunately not. Whew. Right, that was sloppy, ladies and gentlemen. Croy says, if I pull off a collector solo, remind me to send you $10. Unlikely, my friend. It's very unlikely with the firepower we have. If I maybe have Medusa Awakened and at rank 5, then it might be within the realm of possibility, but I just don't think I have enough firepower to make anywhere near a sizable dent before stuff like, you know, the The wonderful fun unstoppable or the ability accuracy reduction comes in the mix to screw me over there. So yeah, as much as I would absolutely love to get a collector solo, I think it's definitely possible with like a 5-star, rank 5-star Canard Spider-Man with full suicides and boosts. Because I have seen a few people do it with that. Or like, I think a Corvus also would be perfectly possible with like a, you know, suicide masteries and boosts as well. Don't see why not. Oh no, we're out of spins. But it's alright, because Hound's about to drop. Perfect, mate. But Croy, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. What is up to Stanley and Jeff Morgan? Hope you're doing well. Best Netflix Marvel season? I like Daredevil season 3, man. I really, really enjoyed that. I had a proper binge of that, what is it, this previous weekend. And it was so good, mate. So good. I love how much ISO you get from Act 4. It's not really that much when you like look at how much you get from like duplicating just one 4-star character. Like really the solution for a lot of ISO is just grind a lot of arena or just get as many 4-star champions as you possibly can and then just keep on duplicating 4-star champions. That's pretty much it. Obviously doing arena does help a lot in terms of 4-star champion gain. Right, we've maybe got one more parry if we're lucky. Decent fight, though. Good morning, Slut. How goes the afternoon in the UK? Oh, thank you very much for the the warm the warm greetings there. I lack skills. It's a little bit chilly today, mate. A little bit chilly today, but it's all right. It's a nice sunny day. Yeah, the air feels awfully fresh today as well, man. You know, just go outside, get like a good lot of fresh air. So, it's a good day, mate. Good day. Not too bad. Okay, because there is Limber on this node, I think we do want to try and go for a special free if we can, as soon as we've procced the exhaustion. As soon as we proc Masochism, because we don't want all of our exhaustion stacks to be eaten up. Right, let's smack it down. Oh, good tier, Twinkie. You just gotta get all the 4-stars, man, if you wanna solve your ISO. Because, yeah, what is it? Duplicating a 4-star character gives you, I think it's 120k total ISO, just if regular, but if you use it on, you know, the right class, it's 180k. So, yeah, it's just a ridiculous amount, man. And then once you get to my big old blubbery main account, whale level, like every 4-star man is a duplicate, and then you're just rolling in ISO. And you're selling most of it for gold. Is Crossbones rank 3 worthy for Act 5 these days? He can be very, very useful for certain stuff. So yeah, it really depends what other skill options you have. But Crossbones can still get a lot of jobs done in Act 5. So I wouldn't say he's necessarily the worst. Right, I think here we'll go for a bit of Stark-Enhanced Spider-Man. I think Ultron is one of those enemies that tends to be a little bit more aggressive. So I'm not too sure how difficult he's going to be to build up the poise charges on. Actually, he's playing quite defensively, so if we just leave ourselves open. You've just got to fall balls on Stark and leave yourself right open and hope they yo-yo back. But sometimes when they go in for that second hit, that's when you can get a little bit wrecked. Dodge the heavy. Right, and now we're getting stuck into building up the combo here. Oh! Right, he threw his medium so he can retaliate. A little bit late on calling that one out. Shock, shock. Fantastic. That robot shock damage is an awfully good time. And there we go. Just bought Gwenport as my 6th 5-star. Oh, mate, congrats on that one. Very nice. Jeremiah says, I imagine you frolicking in ISO. I mean, save that for the fanfiction channels, my friend. Yeah, again, I'm still not like the best Stark Spider-Man player. I'm alright. Gotta be like 110% in the zone to play that Starky perfectly. Oh, come on, man. Only got 1 or 2 more stuns. Okay, at least we got poison off that one. Come on. Let's go. How did he get the chances of that evade were so slim, man. Perfect. Clutch, boys. Yo, what is up? Give me a beer. Dude, we are on a mission, my friend. We're on a mission to get it done. We've got 1 more path after this one in this chapter. And I think we got 3 or 4 more in the next one. And then it's 100% collector time, man. Ooh. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm excited to get it done. Because the rewards opening tonight, if we can get the collector down 5 more times, is going to be so lit. It's going to be crazy, man. Like, we've got so much stuff to open. We've also got all the 5.3 stuff. So much stuff to crack open. Oh, no! Oh, crap. Ah. I forgot, I thought Masochism wasn't going to trigger, and I just went in immediately to parry there. Just because he had 2 stacks of Neuroman, so the chance of Masochism triggering was slim. So I was like, okay, we can probably do this. But it's alright, because I'll just use Rocket Raccoon now, and everybody knows, you know, everybody worth their salt knows that Rocket is actually the best Spider-Man counter in the game. All the elite players. It's just the tryhards have to use characters like Archangel, but the raw savages can just Rocket Raccoon and power through. Oh, mate. Yes! Oh, beautiful, man. I'm so happy with that. That was jammy, man. That was so jammy, but it worked. There we go. Spider-Man down. Straight in the bin, boys. Now we've got Loki to kill with Medusa. And then Luke Cage to sort out our gal Storm. And then I don't think we're going to have Limber, because I think we removed the Limber node when we kill Spider-Man. Perfect, boys. Perfect. Grenade to the face, mate. It's the perfect way to end any fight. Any tips for the epic version of Venom? He keeps taking me down. What boost should I use? The epic version of Venom? It depends what you're dying to, really. Venom's a very aggressive character. He's going to come at you a lot. He's got evade the specials, parry, use a lot of Mystic Champions, have very high value there because of all of the buffs. But I assume you're probably using the symbiote there. I don't know which boost might be useful for that Venom in particular. So no, it's more about learning how to fight Venom, if I'm perfectly honest with you, mate. And there's a great Venom, if you're not already super good at fighting Venom, to practice on. You can head straight to at the end of Act 5.4. Sorry, not 5.4. The end of Act 4, 4.3. That's what I meant to say. But boosts, it's pretty much the one that doubles debuffs and total carnage, really, if you want to have very quick fights with the symbiote. Yo, what is up, Sebastian? Thank you very much for the kind words on the super chat, man. Giving the love right back to you, my friend. Purple heart for Ghost Rider Awakened. Oh, thank you very much, man. That's incredibly nice of you. Oh no, I might. Okay, we're good. I didn't just balls that up. I was worried we can leave Storm on 1% there and get like hit by a special free. Whew, who knows? Live stream to start the day, man. We are smashing it out. We are gonna head right into that weekend with the hopefully at 500% rewards, fingers crossed. However, for this final path, this one's the Caltrops one, which is a bit of an asshole, to say the least. And this is one of the worst paths in doing 5.2. So I'm relying on Luke Cage to put in quite a bit of work here, but Stark is not going to be very useful, so let's bring in Sentinel. I might keep the Medusa for the Loki, but Bleeding Immune character, it's kind of between Morningstar and Iceman. But I think I'll go for Iceman, just have into the mix, because we're not going to build Morningstar up across many fights here, and it would be a little bit difficult to as well. So, yeah, I think that's going to be everything we need to get this done, but this is definitely going to be one of the more annoying paths to do. I think Luke Cage should be just the biggest blessing on this path. He should get most of the stuff done pretty efficiently. Okay, chucking a full energy refill there, and first up we have Venom. Now we actually have the class advantage on Sentinel here, so maybe we want to use Sentinel for a bit of fun. Why not, man? Let's try him out in this chapter. But again, as a reminder, reverse class advantages, bad is good, good is bad. Now we've all learned something valuable. Ah yes, we need to try and build up that analysis when we can as well. Oh, okay, but we only build up analysis at half pace, because although we do have the class advantage, we don't have, there's nothing correcting how Sentinel's ability functions. So yeah, it's actually such a bitch to get the proper analysis. I like fighting tiny Venom though, man. I could definitely get used to a much smaller Venom to... He just feels a lot less intimidating when he's quite small. I don't know why tiny Venom's amusing me so much, man. Come on, boys. Let's get those rockets off. Didn't even need that final special, too. Yeah, beautiful fight, mate. Yeah, that's very true, John. I realised that quite quick, mate. Basically, Sentinel's gimped, man. They gimped this man so much, but now we're going to have the class advantage on Luke Cage here, so we've got that going on. Small boy. I already missed Tiny Venom, man. Oh, beautiful fight, mate. Absolutely love it. I wish there was a way to make Venom tiny, man. That would be great. What character is the worst to have Aspect of War on? Every one of them? Maybe the answer to that one? Who knows? Let's go for a bit of Sentinel again. We got Tiny Ronin now, man. What's that on? I lost interest in MCOC after getting my gaming laptop. Any tips on getting back into MCOC? End of the day, mate, just play whatever games you enjoy. If you're not enjoying playing MCOC anymore, or if you got a bit of burnout, it's absolutely fine, man. But the important thing is just to figure out what type of games you enjoy and what you enjoy doing in games, and that'll, you know, help you figure out having the best time, man. Because gaming is just, it's leisure, it's entertainment, my friend. So, yeah, whatever's floating your boat, but you might, you know, find yourself in like a month or two, a little bit bored of whatever you're playing on your laptop, and you might be, oh, I want to jump back into MCOC again. It's just the way it is, but it's how gaming works. Is Loki good at defense? Not really. He's a pretty easy character to fight for anybody that is familiar with how to take him down. Okay, we got the class advantage against Vision here, so let's use Iceman. Would I still play MCOC if I didn't have the channel? Yeah, I'd play it. I'd probably play it a bit more casually, though, than I do at the moment. But I do generally enjoy playing this game, even on, you know, weeks and stuff when I'm not uploading. Still love the combat system and the characters, and I played it, you know, for a good 5 and a bit months before. So yeah, I'd still play it if I didn't have the channel, just not as, you know, playing it on the channel. It's all day, every day, mate. Definitely would not spend, like, almost any money if I didn't have the channel, though. But I feel like I'm always very transparent and clear about the fact that I believe the majority of offers, like a good 99% of them, are absolutely wank in this game and get you nothing but a sense of immediate regret for any money spent. Straight in the bin, mate. Ooh, Doug, wow. A batch of proper American bacon. Well, good luck with that, mate. Good luck. Wishing you all the best, my friend. Is Iceman actually that good? He can be in the right scenario. It's triple immunities character. Got a vague counter on the special one. You've got energy damage to get around certain characters with immunities as well, which can be very valuable. And yeah, all depends on the matchup and how you want to compare and measure him. But I really like Emma Frost, man. And saying that Emma Frost is arguably, she's kind of an alternate Iceman, which I think is a little bit better. But I love Emma Frost, man. She's so much fun to play. Right, let's go. Fire off the missiles. Perfect, mate. Sentinel Special 2 feels so great to fire off, man. I love it. This guy's he's such a good mutant slayer. Ooh. Just get in the bin, love. Oh, absolutely perfect. Oh, thank you very much. To Jas, is that how I say it? Would I change my mastery? Oh, Frac 5 completion. It's a really, really basic one, man. If you have a look on if you type into YouTube Seatin's mastery setup 2018, then it'll show up. But once I've done Labyrinth first clear, or maybe Act 500%, I'll do like maybe just a free-to-play video talking about how a lot of masteries are just a nice to have, really, and you just kind of need the essentials. Again, I've got the most basic setup that any endgame player probably could have on this free-to-play account. We've got like no despair, no deep wounds, no assassins, no suicides, no willpower. Got a bit of Mystic Dispersion, but we've barely used any Mystic characters, in all honesty. Doing Act 500%. Maybe a bit of Morningstar in certain chapters. I think MCOC is the only community that's not toxic, and that's why people keep coming back. I mean, I think there are many reasons. The community is definitely good in this game. I like it. Can be, you know, can be a little bit of a salt fiesta at times, but I think there's a lot of really decent people in the community, man. Especially when I go to events like New York Comic Con, meet so many incredible people. They're so nice. Right, we've got Masochism Yellow Jacket here, a bit of an ambush, and also a super chat from Jay Hurst. Yo, Seatin just got back from a long break. Happy to see you're still streaming, bro. What is up, Jay? Hope you're doing well, man. Welcome back from your long break. Pleasure to have you back in the contest, friend. Feel like the Marvel Contest of Champions receptionist there. Welcoming people back to the game. Welcome back to the Clown Fiesta, my friend. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Let's get some more poison if we can. That would be great. More stacks of bleed. That's a good time. Right, need to be a little bit wary of that special one. I do want to bait it if I can. Oh, perfect touch there. Right, we're just gonna hammer in. I think we might be able to... Okay, not quite. Oh, maybe this was a bit of a gamble. Come on, please don't use the special free. Oh no! Oh, mate, that's rubbish. We should still survive. But that's okay. We still got a couple of what was it, bleed champions to deal with. Electro. Oh man, I messed up the combo there. If I just got it right toward the end, that's a bit of a sloppy fight, boys. We could have done better. What's that? What's that? Hi, Seatin. Do PayPal donations allow for longer text than Super Chat? I got some work-related stuff I wanted to pitch to you. Keep up the great work. They certainly do, my friend. And Andre, thank you very much for the Super Chat, man. I massively appreciate it. But yeah, I think via PayPal you can send, because I've received some quite long and detailed messages over there. Or just, yeah, send a link to, well, I think you can actually put quite a bit of text. But that's definitely one of the best ways to get my attention there. Right, let's go for a bit of Hyperion here. Thank you very much, Andre. Certainly appreciate it. Is Act 6 coming in November or December? I think somebody found an article saying that it might not be coming till next year. Like some sort of like comic book website. Need to try and find that one. Oh mate, come on, we need some friggin' exhaustion stacks here. Give him that power gain a little bit. Right, come on, Hyperion. Let's go, mate. Hyperion? Whew, I don't know why I didn't trigger his power game for ages, but I'm thankful for it. I think it might have been the stun. I think we got one stun on. Maybe that countered him for a little bit. Right. Quickly got that in before Masochism refreshed. So that should block out his power gain. And then we got special 1 to bait out. And then I think we can rinse him for some good damage. Come on. Oh, bit clutch there toward the beginning, boys, but we had a good comeback. That was a great little takedown toward the end for our guy Hyperion there. Okay, for the next fight, Electro, because I was going to use Archangel and just try and balls it, but yeah, that's not really going to be too much of an option here, is it now? So let's get a 10% boost on. We might as well actually use a health boost. This is probably quite a good time too. If there was ever a time, it's probably now. Let's chuck on a 10% one of those as well. Do you want to, how many attack boosts have we got to muck about with? Okay, let's not worry about one of those. Just a health boost for now. No, I'd like to take, what is it, Medusa up to 565. If I got a 6-star Luke Cage, I'd take him up to rank 2. I'd love a very, like, quick bursty 6-star champion to take up. Because I like Sentinel, but I just don't like his ramp-up time for a lot of fights. It's good for longer stuff, though. But I kind of want a 6-star rank 2 that's just very, like, quick and bursty and fun to play. And Sentinel, he's fun to play, but he's not quite my rank 2 option that I have in ideal mind. Come on, Iceman. Oh, slapping it in. I really want an interval where I can use a heavy. There we go. Sorted, boys. Iceman's too good, man. Too good. When I use the Science Gem on Luke Cage, I'll probably save it for Captain America Infinity War. Because, you know, I love my Luke Cage to pieces, but I just don't really feel like I need his Awakened ability, if I'm perfectly honest. Like, I'd really like it, but I just don't feel like I need it, if that makes sense. There's probably not going to be a level cap increase for a very, very long time. Until they decide to do, like, a full mastery revamp, I don't think we're going to see any sort of level cap increase. And they'd also need to do some balance changes. So when the next 12.0 comes, is probably the time where we'd see something like a level cap increase. But I don't think there's any reason to until then. Whew, there we go. Cyclops is down. I think we've got Magneto and Marvel now. Oh, and then we got Juggernaut as well. We got any good matchups for Juggernaut? I think we're probably going to go Sentinel for Juggernaut, man. I would assume so on Caltrops. Yeah, well, we'll try Sentinel versus Juggernaut. I imagine Tiny Juggernaut's going to be quite fun to see getting beaten up. But just as an additional reminder, all of the Act 5 Juggernauts have been updated so that you can't stun them while they are unstoppable. So just something that we mentioned on yesterday's video, and whenever we fight Juggernaut, is to make sure that you don't parry Juggernaut while he's unstoppable, or else you're going to take quite a bit of, well, he's going to immediately attack into you and stagger you. Which is a change. They definitely should have done something, like communicate that change in game. I don't believe they did. Should have sent out like a mail or had like a pop-up message and being like, this is how Juggernaut works. Be careful, because it was just hidden in the, well, not hidden, but it was just on the patch notes on the Kabam forums. Kind of expect everybody to read the Kabam forums. Is a little bit of a prayer there. For some 5-star Nebula, she's alright when paired with Proxima to get those 10 shock charges at the start of every fight. But, I don't know, she's okay, man. There are worse champions than 5-star Nebula out there, and if you get Proxima for the synergy, can make her damage and utility potential a little bit better. They're better double immunities champions, but a lot of people like, you know, if they've got 5 or 6-star Nebula, bring her along with Corvus and Proxima for the, was it the synergies? Okay, we should look at baiting out a heavy attack, or getting an interval after that. Come on, Tiny Juggernaut, let's go, mate. Let's go, you little lad. tiny little unstoppable charge. Or did I just try and parry him there? Oh, I did. I got staggered, mate. Doesn't bother me, though. Gonna retaliate. Bit of incinerate fire. Perfect times. Those analysis charges are going up, my son, and so is my damage. So you better watch out. Trying to dash back multiple times to see if we could just taking a bit of a beating in the corner, getting the analysis up a bit more. That attack, it's getting there. I think this is definitely one of the biggest bitch fights, though. I remember doing this one. I think I did it with like 4-star 550 Age of Ultron Vision on the main account. Let's get that Juggernaut in the corner. Come on, boys. Let's go. Double rockets. Straight in the bin, mate. Perfect. Got a 5-star Captain America Infinity War. Congrats, mate. He's proper good. I love we did a rank up and gameplay video. I think it was about a week ago for the character. He's so much fun to play, man. I really want him at rank 4. But I was speaking to, what is it? Voss the Boss of Omni this morning. And I will be taking my Symbiote Supreme up to rank 4. For diversity, ladies and gentlemen. But also, like, I'm pretty happy to take him up because I want to, like, jump into Labyrinth of Legends and, like, mess about with him at rank 4. And I love the character. I think he's also going to be quite useful for Act 6. So, while he is going to, sit on defense for quite some time, like, it's just not much of a problem because I'm also, like, you're getting so much. If you're playing, like, right at the top now, the amount of Tier 2 Alpha income has actually started getting quite insane after the, Alliance Quest updates. So I'm enjoying those, man. And we've been finishing, top 20, all the new season of AQ. I think we did 14 last round, and I think we even made a few mistakes there. It's just on the up and up. I should have probably brought Medusa in for this one. Ah, well, we'll do it with Iceman, or at least make as much of a dent as we potentially can with Iceman. But yeah, not quite as efficient as that. I mean, you know, if people watching the Stark Spidey takedown earlier, maybe you've got a new appreciation for just how insane Stark and Spider-Man can be. Let's go! Damn. They be calling me DLX, man, because I'm so brutal. That's it. Will I make a gameplay video? Yes, I will. Once he's 5-star, the Symbiote Supreme, I want to do some, like, cool stuff in Labyrinth and, like, mess about with the character a little bit. I want to see how he fares in, like, certain heavy buff matchups. Because he's really fun to play, man. I love Symbiote Supreme. So I ain't sour at all about taking him up. And we're about to hit the Tier 2 Alpha cap anyway, so I would love to take maybe Cap America Infinity War up as well. Next time I hit the Tier 2 Alpha cap. Because Cap is a dream, man. He's an absolute dream. But I'd ideally just like to get a 6-star version of him. That would be great in the next opening. Just either account, ideally in the main account. But I'm not too upset about that Winter Soldier, man. Still a little bit salty about that Loki. Got Loki on the last 6-star on the free-to-play account, and it was not the best time. And that is, we were joking yesterday that it's the reason why I'm just trying to get, like, Act 5 done, because as soon as the symbiote goes, then Loki is my top champion on the free-to-play account, and I can't have that, boys. Is my symbiote Supreme awakened? No, he's not awakened. He doesn't really need to be awakened to be good, but it does help. So I'd like to have him awakened at some point, but I'm not fussed about, like, awakening him with a gem. Maybe if I get another Mystic Gem, might awaken him. But, you know, I'm happy to take him up even unawakened. Alright, let's go for the special 2 dodge. Oh yeah, we got the power drain node. I was trying to build up for a special 3 there. I forgot that my power was being siphoned though. Actually, if we do play very aggressively with Transducer, we do have the potential to get up to the special 3. But I don't know if the fight's going to be over before then. Might be. Let's go. That'll sort it out. So there we go. Masochism is down. No revives used on that one, so more for the collector, which I assume we are definitely not going to be able to say that after the collector. So it's going to be a fun time, man. Okay, let's go for the play next now, and I'm just going to sort out the team a little bit, figure out what paths you've got left to do. So we've got this this Agent Venom one here, where we can fly over to A or B. So over here, what's the node we have to deal with? Okay, so it's nothing too much on that one. So let me just try and map it out a little bit. I think I'm going to get Rocket back in the mix. Luke Cage as well. Yeah, let's get Luke Cage. I think half these fights you can use Archangel for, and then the rest we can figure out other characters to bring in. And we'll port to B. Okay, this first one shouldn't be too bad to deal with. Let's just quickly adjust the team setup though. So now we're on to the Bane chapter. Just thinking about team setups and who we want to take out. So I'm probably going to remove Sentinel and Iceman. We're going to bring in Stark and Stark and Rocket, or Stark and Blade? It's the question of the day. Oh, you know what? Screw it, man. Blade's for the tryhards. All the real pros, the real champions at this game, use Rocket Raccoon because they're not afraid, man. They're not afraid of playing Rocket, man. But if you're using Blade, man, you're trying way too hard. Free-to-play mega opening tonight. You know it, Lord DS. If we can get it done, mate, we are going to smash out that mega opening tonight. What software do I use for streaming? I use, what is it, Reflector 2. I think there's Reflector 3 out actually now, but also OBS, but Reflector 2, man, it does the job, works a treat. Okay, so yeah, we don't have Masochism on this one. Fantastic, we've just got Bane to deal with. Can be a little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, but if we get some good timings. And Luke Cage. Right, we're going to balls it. Come on, mate. There we go. Perfect. Those are the kind of fights that we would love to continue seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute bliss there. Let's move over and up to a bit of Agent Venom here. And Agent Venom, there's no like good matchup. I feel like I'm just going to use Luke Cage just because he does have the class advantage with role reversal. So he's probably not the best, but I don't know. I just don't have a great option for this fight, really. And he does have, if nothing else, some long-ass special attacks. There we go, perfect transition there. But Bane is just all about kind of keeping an eye on your enemy's Bane counter, trying to bait out stuff like heavies at the right time. You know, even the best of us, man, we take a little bit of chip damage occasionally from Bane. Maybe I'm not the best of us, but me, I take a little bit of chip damage. And it's alright. Will I live stream the crystal opening? Definitely, man. Definitely. So for the opening, just because it's going to be such a big one, I'm going to schedule it for like a certain time. So I'll be up a little bit before. And I assume we're probably going to finish about 4 today, maybe half 4. So I imagine it's probably going to be about 6, potentially. But yeah, we'll figure that out a bit later. Okay, old man Logan, let's go for Medusa here. Medusa, I really like Medusa for Bane, actually. She's one of my favorite characters. Just because her special animations last quite a long time. You know, they're not super immediate like some of the other characters. So, you know, if we chuck in a 5 combo here, ping ping, and they've got quite a few hits as well. Especially the special too, man. That little hair tornado of pain and misery. It's fantastic. Oh, I feel like with Masochism out of the way, everything just dies, man. It's just perfect. And then we've got class advantage on Thor Jane Foster. Actually, that's going to be really good for Scarlet Witch as well. Okay, we go for Rocket for the next one. Cap Infinity War worth for generic? Maybe. If you really value the utility and you want to invest a lot in the character. But he does need, ideally, a lot of signature levels to get his utility up to kind of that level where it guarantees that you're going to get the outcomes from it that you want to get. Oh man, this guy's a bitch to fight. Right. No! Why did he evaded both of those Bane transfer hits? That sucked, man. But there we go. We took a bit of damage there. It's alright, we can keep going. Evade champions. Oh, actually I should have just used Archangel on that. That was my bad. Yeah. Evade champions, Archangel, and then you got no problems, man. Do a tutorial to become a boss in MCOC. I mean, it's a pretty wide net of being a boss. Depends what you define as a boss, really. Right, again. Oh, is this gonna hit? Oh man, so close to getting that transfer there. Not quite though, boys. I thought we'd just be in the window there with Medusa. Took a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. Yo, what's up, Nicholas Petrucci? Thank you very much, sir, for the $20 super chat. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get some whales in super chat for our man Nicholas, chucking down $20 of support? My goodness, my friend, that is an awfully large super chat. Let's get you up there as the blubberiest whale of the stream. And let's go ahead and, what is it, just recenter that as well. Get you in the middle. But, Nicholas, absolute mad love to you, my friend. If you've got any questions or anything, man, let me know in chat. I'll be very happy to answer anything. Appreciate the support, my dude. Right, Phoenix is not immune to poison or bleed, so we should just be able to use Archangel. Where was this RNG at Comic-Con, man? And why didn't Vex have it? Oh, my goodness. Slow start to that one, but there we go. The fight is almost won. Unfortunately, very... Wow. Still didn't take much Bane damage there, in all fairness, man. Do I think a 4-star Void... I believe a 4-star Void can one-shot X23. I think there are quite a few videos of it on YouTube. If you have a little bit of a look, my friend. I think a 540 Void can get it down in time. Just because that heal reversal, man, is crazy. So if you play well, I think you've got like 3 minutes on the timer. And yeah, but you've got to play very aggressively, of course. And hope that you don't get dicked about too much with bad RNG, I would assume. Right, what's the stun like off the special one? Okay. Haven't done too much Black Widow fighting with Luke Cage, in all honesty. It's because, you know, you usually don't. It's got that... Oh! Shit my pants there a bit, boys. But we're good. We're good. Didn't take a special free. Whew, great times, great times. Okay, start for the next fight. Build up the poise charges. Also, secret Bane strats. You only start... Bane only starts when one character lands the first hit. Right, we're gonna go for the nuke now. Here, just gonna use the special one just to make sure we transfer Bane. Perfect. Whenever I get bad Archangel RNG, man, that's all I think about. I'll build a bridge and get over it by November, I'm sure. Would I awaken Medusa rank for her, or would I rank for Corvus? Yeah, between the two, on my main account, I'd go for Corvus. But Medusa for Labyrinth, Corvus for Alliance War. I'd say the two, you know, think about what means the most to you at the moment and what you're trying to go for. Oh, this is a massacre, boys. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you are enjoying the stream today, do feel free to smash that like button if you have enjoyed the stream so far and you've seen some hopefully alright gameplay. There's been a little bit of that. But if this stream gets 500 likes, then we're going to one-shot the Collector with 0 deaths, maybe. I don't know, could happen by some form of miracle. Just going to get absolute perfect RNG for Luke Cage. Like, I'll get Kabam Michael on the phone. He can rig the Collector fight. Give us absolute perfect RNG to make sure that we can one-shot this dude. Okay, come on, we need the stun, man. Oh, the blessings of Kabam Michael were not upon that one. But he has come to recover this fight with the stun. What's that? Another jammy kill? Ooh. Good times, boys. Good times. We have had a few really jammy kills like that. I think we've already had 2 in this run specifically. But you know, you've just got to get luckier with champions wanting to use their special attacks. What is it? Naha, you probably want to have a look at a video guide called Symbiote Tips and Best Boosts, and that'll give you all the information you need. Oh, mate. Perfect. Just going to use a 5 combo there to make sure we can transfer Bane, because that fight is won. And there we go. I know, John, there have been a few blessings in terms of the opponents not immediately wrecking me with their special 3. But, you know, we did get punished on that one yellow jacket in the last run, so it occasionally has come back to haunt me a little bit. But there have been some jammy Luke Cage fights, my friend. Right, 5 combo into special 1. We're going to get that transfer over. Perfect. Oh, thank you very much, little Mexican. Appreciate it, mate. 4-star Psylocke or Drax to rank up. you know, they're both fairly mid-tier characters. Got Drax for the damage, Psylocke for the power control. Whoever you prefer, really, out of those two. Okay, let's use a bit of Luke Cage for Cable here. Do I shave Seatin? Of course I do, man. If I didn't, I'd be looking like Santa Claus. This is always a work-in-progress operation, my friend. But I haven't, you know, the beard could use a bit of a trim, you know. A bit of a shape-up. Oh, mate, that was a beautiful fight. I want to see more Luke Cage fights like that, man. Luke Cage has been... Luke Cage and Archangel? I'm just trying to think who have been some of the MVPs. The last, like, 5.3 and 5.2. Stark, Luke Cage, Archangel. Just all such champions of high value. Medusa. Medusa and Rocket have just been good for, like, the raw damage. Medusa is good for disabling the evades as well, especially when it comes to 5.4 Ultron, man. Oh, thank you very much, Eco. Certainly appreciate it, mate. Should I let 3 Tier 2 Alphas expire, or take up Duped Rocket or Sentry? Oh man, 3 Tier 2 Alphas is a lot, mate. Gosh, and what are the unduped options? Unduped Elektra or Winter Soldier? It's tough to say, man. I pick, like, out of all of those characters, which one is your favorite and take it up, but I wouldn't let 3 Tier 2 Alpha expire, man. That's so much Tier 2 Alpha. It's pretty much one rank 4 character. But yeah, it's a very tough spot to be in there, Kabod. I definitely empathise with you, my dude. But yeah, whichever one you like the most, man. Is Luke Cage a good LOL option? Not really, just because you need to build a lot of tempo with Luke Cage. He'd probably work for Labyrinth, but he just wouldn't be the most effective option out there. There are better damage dealers than Luke Cage for Labyrinth. Because Luke Cage, ideally you just want to get the opponent into the corner and like really like lay into them. And if he's awakened, then you don't need to worry about the consequences of a lot of, you know, taking a lot of characters' special freeze to the face. Oh man, we are so close to getting that Bane transfer there. Just not timing it as well as I could be with Medusa. But it's alright. I think after this we've got the final boss, right? It's just the Netflix Daredevil. Now that I've said just a Netflix Daredevil, I'm definitely going to die like 17 times to the first one. It's always the way. I've undermined him now, man. Seeing who to rank first, Red Hulk or Hela. I got Domino as well. Probably Domino out of all of those characters is the one I would go for. True Strike, Arc Overload, Spectre, Ragnarok, Adaptive. Okay, let's go for Luke Cage. I just miscollected and sold 70k worth of ISO. Well, you know, if it helps, any silver lining, I sell about 75% of the ISO I end up getting on the main account, so eventually you're going to sell some ISO. Maybe that's the small silver lining for you, my friend. But, you know, eventually you're going to sell more ISO in the future, so it's not the worst decision. It's not like I accidentally miscollected and sold all my best 4-star characters. They just literally just need to remove the sell button from the game. Like, just be a great idea. They removed it from 5-star champions, but they should remove it from those 4 stars as well, man. Oh, but there we go. The first path is done, ladies and gentlemen, and we only have, I think, 2 more to go. So we've got B over here. Is there anything that's a huge pain in the ass? I don't think so. That King Groot might be a little bit annoying, but nothing we can't handle. King Groot, actually, yeah, because of role reversal, like, Rocket's going to have the class advantage there. So it's going to be a good time, man. Really good time. Is 5-star Green Goblin a shitbag or a good lad? He's okay, mate. He's okay. Knocking about in the middle. Not a complete meme, but also not the craziest lad out there. Whew, took a while to get that special 2 out of him. There we go, nice little clutch evade there. Sorted, boys. I wish you the best of luck taking down the Collector. Oh, thank you very much, man. Ooh. Yeah, good luck on that featured 5-star, man. Huge gamble. It's definitely not advised if it's one of your first, what is it, 5-star crystals. But hey, if you want to go for the gamble, man, it's all you. Nah, I definitely agree, man. They gotta get rid of that. Right, let's focus in on this Agent Venom encounter. Gotta make sure we at least get a reasonable Bane transfer here. We're going to throw the special 1 just because that's going to allow Bane to go back over. But he is going to shrug off a lot of stuff, and we don't want to get into the special 3. It's not worth the risk on Agent Venom. Let's go straight back in. Oh, mate. Beautiful timing. Definitely take that one. But yeah, heavy. And there we go. Looking forward to some one-shot collector videos. Oh my goodness, you have way too high of an expectation for the free-to-play account. We do not have enough firepower, but we might be... You know, there's a possibility that we can get the collector down maybe like once or twice without having to use any revives, maybe, if we get a bit lucky. But, again, those chances are slim. But the chances of a one-shot without a rank 5 character and suicides are virtually non-existent. But I wish they were. I wish we had a bit more of a chance. But, we'll see what happens. Come on, man. Good for another stun. Yes, boys. Oh! Ridiculous combos with Luke Cage. I love it, man. Pop, pop, straight in the bin. On Bane, do enemies wait until it's about to transfer before throwing it? It seems as though they wait more. I haven't really found that, in all honesty. I found... Just because I've fought Bane so much, I find it quite easy to manage, but stun champions, power control champions, and champions with longer special animations are definitely kind of the 3, ways to make Bane substantially easier. And Luke Cage kind of falls into the category of 2. The special 1, you know, it's got quite a few hits, quite a longer animation there. Also you got the stun after. So that's just a good time to control that. And he's got a big health pool as well, so that Bane, man, acting as a pretty much permanent damage over time debuff, 250 every second. It's a good time, man. Oh, thank you very much, Yuri. Glad the videos have managed to help you out, my friend. Using some of these smaller energy refills today as well. I haven't played much, I haven't played the original Red Dead Redemption. I've heard it's a very good game though, but, honesty man, I just don't think I'm going to have the time to, but maybe at some point in the future I'll get around to it. But yeah, just the simple truth, man. Wish I had a bit more time for it. That's because I still haven't had time to finish off Spider-Man, let alone the DLC for the game that's just come out. Oh, Slim Chart. Oh, it's dead. We good, man. Imagine the MCOC community response when they see you take down the Collector one shot with a Blue Jean Boy, man. That would be too good. I wish that could happen, but there's too many factors that would cause that not to work. In terms of the Collector fight, like the fact that he's a 50% chance to shrug off debuffs, so Luke Cage's exhaustion, you know, is only going to apply half the time. Same with stun as well, so you're not going to be able to build like any tempo up with the character. And then what else? And I think that's pretty much their biggest thing. Also, ability accuracy reduction as well. So the longer you go into the fight, the less chance your exhaustion and stun are to apply. So yeah, you're just getting wrecked if you're playing Luke Cage on that fight. I don't know, he might be alright. We might be able to get a few hits in. And obviously, Luke Cage is going to be quite good for the general clearing up to that. But we can throw anybody at the Collector, and he will die eventually. Let's go for a bit of Archangel here again. Seatin says, so basically, people are humans. Dude, get out of here with that 400 IQ shit, man. Stop dropping these insane knowledge bombs on chat. They're not ready, my friend. They're not ready for all of this knowledge. All of this wisdom. Perfect. Does the Collector evade? He doesn't evade. But he will randomly gain Unstoppable during his final phase, which is about as fun as an evade. Maybe even more fun, because he can immediately attack into you. Whereas evade, you know, there are chances where they don't attack into you immediately. I think MCOC is coming to an end in Act 6 after my opinion. Certainly not, man. Definitely not. Just because if you know anything about anything, you'll know how much friggin' money Marvel Contest of Champions is making Marvel. Like, it is by far the most profitable Marvel game that has ever come out. Like, by a friggin' landslide and a half. So they have big plans, man. Big plans to keep on tugging on those whale udders for a very, very long time. And, you know, Marvel have absolutely ridiculous plans for the future of Marvel. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry about that at all, man. Can I try LoL with 5-star Domino rank 4 easy path? Yeah, she's a really great option for that. So you're going to have a pretty good time there, man. You can just, you know, try some of the initial fights and see if you're kind of up to the skill level required to sort that one out. MCOC is one of those games that on any single day that they want, they can get to #1 on the US grossing charts. Any single day, man. But they definitely, in terms of their business strategy, play the long game. But they know how to make like half the endgame community immediately drop a few $100s if they want to. Just something to think about, man. You didn't see how much money those X-Men arcade games pulled in. I don't know how much money those X-Men arcade games pulled in. I don't imagine you'd be able to fit quarters into the what was it, machine fast enough to keep up with the amount of money MCOC makes, man. I think on the average day it is something like a couple of million that the game holds in. Or at least a million on your average day in MCOC. But I don't know, man. There used to be like quite a few interviews with like the marketing team, like going back to some of the earlier stages of the game, where they were making like 30 to 50 million a month. But since then, man, spending on mobile games has gone up a lot. So I would imagine it's anywhere in the region of the average month is between like 50 to 150 million, but depending on what they're trying to do and what they put out. Maybe a little bit, yeah, probably in that region, but again, that's quite a big region. The last few deals have been good. Well, you know, that you gotta think about it, man. Like, still how comparatively expensive those deals are in terms of other entertainment value. Like, they know they've got people invested in this game, man, and they can tug on those udders at those very incredibly high price points. Oh, right. Let's dodge that. Get stuck back in. Hey Seatin, love your videos. 4-star Wasp or 4-star Iron Man Infinity War for the rank up. Or depends what you need really, man. And what your other characters are. And what, you know, you want to rank them up for necessarily. So have a think about those questions, man. What you're trying to do next, because they're both okay characters and perform various functions. Crystal Opening Whale. I mean, one thing to think about is that Crystal Opening Whale is not the biggest whale. By, you know, if you look at like the top of the leaderboards in terms of like really big rosters, there are more blubbery whales than the Crystal Opening Whale, and there are also a lot more occasional spenders. So it's just something to consider, boys. And also, just in terms of YouTube, people that watch Marvel Contest of Champions based content on a monthly basis, well, it's a little bit hard to say exactly. I'm at, like, my estimations, looking at my analytics, there's probably about 500,000 people, about 500,000 invested, particularly in watching MCOC content on YouTube. Because I like to go through my stats, and the subscribed to not subscribed ratio is still about 50-50 in terms of watch time. And obviously subscribers watch a lot more than, what is it? Well, tend to have higher retention rates than non-subscribers. That's maybe a way to put it. Oh, right, I need to stop thinking about MCOC business for a second and start thinking about how to bait out the special one before I get wrecked by Bane. Oh, let's go, come on, mate. I just can't get the special one out of him. Come on, lad. There we go. He's dead. Rip, boys. Rip. Oh. Okay, that was rather unfortunate. But let's pick ourselves back up and get going again. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the blubberiest of them all? We may never know. Well, it's pretty easy to see. If you keep a very close eye on top 100 leaderboards, people that are coming up. Ooh, not too bad, boys. Venom Duck, he seems okay, man. Yeah, I don't really have too many thoughts on the character, if I'm perfectly honest. Like, he seems alright for longer quests, but he doesn't seem like he's any, like, game-changing, crazy god-tier character. But his, what is it, Special 2 ability, like the reverse poison armor, seems like it could have some interesting applications. There's no doubt that Crystal Opening Whale is a big spender, but he's not the biggest, to the best of my knowledge. But he's certainly one blubbery boy, man, and you can't deny that. But I don't know. It's up to him to prove, you know, when it comes to the Christmas event, for example, if he's the blubberiest of all the blubbery boys. I want to do like a Domino tips and tricks video, because I think there's quite a lot of info in regards to Domino that I'd like to get out there. There's a lot of like pro little tips with the synergies and combos and matchups. So I would love to do something like a Domino pro tips video at some point in the future. Just because I've played so much Domino, man, I feel like I have quite a good insight into the character. Oh, mate, this should be a very good... Oh, no. I thought we were going to get the stun. Crap. Or at least it was going to transfer over Bane, man. Yeah, either one of those. Beautiful kill still. Still looking for that Marvel, forward to that Marvel Future Fight content. It might come at some point in the future. Who knows? But I think now we've only got one more path, right? So we've got this one where we go to A here. Anything too much of a pain in the ass? We've got another Hyperion to deal with. Groot as well. Should be fine. Yeah, because we can just use Rocket, actually, to take down that Groot. So let's go for Moon Knight to start this one off with. And then we are on the Collector chapter. Ooh, I am shitting my pants a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Because I'm not looking forward to fighting the Collector 5 times back-to-back. But it's got to be done. It has to be done. The Collector needs to fall today. That man needs to drop. So that we can claim these wonderful at 500% rewards and just get it done. And I think after the Collector fight, I might make like a montage of like free-to-play Collector, I don't know, best tries or something like that, for a bit of fun. Awesome, man. Yeah, I'll try and deliver on that Domino Tips video, because it's been sitting on my the fairly high up the list for a while, and I know that Domino isn't. She's really close to having her arena, right? I might release it before I go to France, but if not, I'll release it as soon as she comes out in arena. Because I'm off to, what is it, Paris for a few days next Wednesday, just before, you know, have a little bit of a break, a little bit of time away, just before the next monthly event quest, and we go on the hard grind for a couple of weeks, trying to smash out all the content that we can. But we're going to be away from, what is it, Wednesday evening till Monday evening. So just as a heads up, if there is a bit of a lack of content, I will be in Paris with my girlfriend, man. We are going to go out on Halloween and get fucked up in Paris. It's going to be an awfully good time. So here's to some poor life decisions. It's going to be fantastic. And then we're going to Disneyland on the Friday. Looking forward to that as well. But we're just gonna like fuck about in Paris, man. Just have a bit of a good weekend. Plenty of drinking, plenty of eating, plenty of just knocking about the city, seeing what's up. I suspect Domino will be one of the bosses in Act 6. I would imagine so. When I'm thinking of doing the opening, we are probably going to do the opening 6 o'clock if we can get the Collector down by then. We'll see what's up. I don't know, imagine the stream's actually going to finish around 5. If we're lucky, man. If we're lucky. But this is, what is it, path number 7 today so far. Maybe this was a mistake. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was the perfect time. Wow. That's what we call next level strategy, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. Bit of a gamble as well. That was like the exact second. Oh, okay. Right, we messed up a little bit with the previous symbiote Spider-Man, but we're not going to make those new mistakes this time. Perfect, mate. Perfect. But yeah, I don't know if we have any viewers from Paris, man. I just don't feel like I ever see many like French people in the chat. Maybe they just hate the English. I don't know. There's always that wonderful old rivalry between England and France and some of the older generations in the UK. But I just want you to know, if you are a French person out there, I didn't hate you. I like a little bit of France. It's a beautiful city, mate. Beautiful, mate. Will we see Bullseye in the game in the near future? I hope so, man. That'd be really good to see. But I don't know. I don't feel like we're probably going to see Bullseye for quite some time, I would assume. Who's best versus Luke Cage? Probably stocking on Spider-Man, maybe. Are there any Paris recommendations that we have? Got a couple of French people in chat. They've put their ears up now. If I'm in Paris for a few days, what should I make sure that I do? What are the secret spots, man? Where can I, take the girlfriend, mate? Show her a bit of a good time. Get some good drinks. Bit of romance in, Right, just for the Bane transfer, one more combo, special 2. Perfect. Gonna get its indestructible for a little bit. Just gonna use the stun here just to get the Bane transfer over. And there we go, sorted, boys. I like France as a beautiful city. Oh, is that what I said, man? I'm such a special one, eh? Visit the Louvre, Notre Dame. I got to visit Notre Dame, man. I didn't visit Notre Dame last time I went. Montmartre. Okay, right. Appreciate the recommendation there, Julian. Alright, let me note that one down, eh? Get the old little Paris notepad down. Getting all this stuff here. Actually, what I can do is just go back to this point in the stream and have a look at all the recommendations when I'm looking for stuff to do. Sorted, boys, sorted. Very solid plan. Oh, pardon me for the belch there. Travel Man with Richard Ayoade. Oh, I love a bit of Travel Man. I didn't know there was a Paris episode. I think I watched quite a bit of Gadget Man, but gotta watch the Paris one, eh, Patrick? Get the heads up. A bit of our boy Richard Ayoade. Still feel like I mispronounce his name every time I say it, but he's certainly a top lad, man. Come on, Karnak, son. Come at me. Yes, mate. Feel the full force of these blue jeans. Oh, beautiful, mate. Moonshiner. Oh, okay, right, that's a good one as well, man. Moonshiner, secret pub. We love pretty much, me and my girlfriend, we love anywhere with lots of alcohol. We're not alcoholics, we just love alcohol and like to drink it all of the time because it's great and we like being drunk, so it's a good time, man. It's a good time. But we're not alcoholics. Come on, man. I need these stacks of exhaustion. Let's not have the previous Hyperion kill. Bane, especially in the Hyperion matchup, becomes kind of a second priority to deal with. You've just got to make sure that you know, don't get absolutely ruined by the special free. There we go. I think a 5 combo into special 3 is probably going to do it. If we had assassins, that blubbery pay-to-win mastery, he'd be dead right now, man. He'd be assassinated, son. But unfortunately, we don't, so we have to dodge and get a 5. Oh, so much effort, mate. So much effort. Am I a fan of spicy food? I like a little bit of spice occasionally, man. Don't like really, really spicy food, like mildly spicy. Okay, let's use a bit of Archangel here. Do I aspire to be in a better partnership than Omni? No, Omni is the best, man. I really like Omni. And I feel like winning that, you know, does a disservice to the wonderful community created within inside the Omni Alliance. So yeah, man, I'm gonna have to backtrack you on that one a little bit, son. But Omni's great, man. Really, really good. So many amazing players. Just that really good family. Like, it's just great seeing, like, pretty much we had like a good. I think there was one day where we had a good like 7-8 people from Omni in New York Comic Con. Just top group of lads, mate. Top group of lads. So yeah, I'm very, very happy in Omni. If anything, I'm probably the biggest scrub in Omni. In all honesty. Well, let's try and not die here to Howard the Duck. That would be a good time. Yes, I want to do an... If I can get the collector down 5 times, I want to do an Act 5 opening tonight. Right. Straight into special 1. Get the Bane transfer. There you go. Who needs health, man? It's for the tryhards. If Omni is so great, why don't you have a t-shirt? That's because Omni isn't so great. That's because Hector basically hates me and didn't make me a t-shirt. And just doesn't care about my feelings. And sometimes he makes me feel really bad, because he just didn't get me an Omni t-shirt. So I felt, you know, a little bit sad. I think Kabam Mike has an Omni t-shirt, but I don't have an Omni t-shirt. So, you know, I'm not salty about it. I'm not jaded. I'm not going to hang on to it forever. But Hector does hate me, guys. So that's unfortunate. Because I died 2 times last Alliance War season, man. He just can't let it go. Do I think Vulture is powerful? Comparatively speaking, no. There are much better characters than Vulture. Although I did have a lot of fun in the rank up and gameplay video the other day. Certainly not denying that one. Kabam Mike stole my Omni shirt. That was it. Ruin there, boys. I vote Atromix for Omni. I don't believe that's how Alliance applications and recruitment works. I think Atromix has an incredibly busy schedule of hitting the gym and a copious amount of frivolous external activity that he'd find it a little bit difficult to find the time to move and do all the stuff that you need to do in Map 6 and Alliance War. I'm telling you, man. Bar Luca, the more you know, man. That's a quote to live by. Adam Trout says, how do I get rid of the chat? You can get rid of the chat by closing your eyes, my friend. That's definitely a good way to mitigate chat. Then you won't be able to read it. Depends what you're on, really. Just not look at it. Or if it's like up on your iPhone screen, I think if you swipe left on it, then no chat messages come up. I think that's a way to do it. Will I ever come to India? I really want to come to visit India at some point. So the answer is probably. I think India, outside of the US, is like the second biggest base of Marvel Contest of Champions players and subscribers to this channel. So the more you know there. And then it's I think the UK's third. Oh, Luke Cage's Amazing Hyperion for those exact same reasons, Chipstain. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the final fight on the final path. And then it's all the collector from here on out. So we're going to need a very short break to just quickly grab a bit of food and refresh on the old glass of water over there. Make sure we're fully hydrated. Maximum hydration needs to be achieved in order to get these disgusting collector one-shots that are about to occur. Probably not collector one-shots, more like me getting wrecked, but it's going to be fun either way. We're going to have a fun time. So much fun and enjoyment. And yeah, I can't wait. Come on, mate, let's go. Nah, I needed to go for the intercept there or I would have just died. But I sucked. Okay, so let's not get too ahead of myself. Let's get this Daredevil down. Am I awakening Medusa after the collector? Quite possibly. We are going to do a big chunky boy opening. I'm very much looking forward to it. Want to do a video where we awaken Medusa and take her up to rank 5. That would be really cool. Sorted. And now one chapter remains. Ladies and gentlemen, one chapter, and it's that chapter. The super fun one, the super interactive one. So buckle your seatbelts. Go get a cup of tea, a couple of snacks, mate. Because this is going to be a long grind that we have here. A long grind. Well, not long, but it's going to be a bit of a salt fiesta. Let's quickly screenshot that one for the archives there. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be right back 5 minutes, and then we are doing it 5 runs back to back. Whoa, can't wait, boys. Can't wait. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and it is time for the Salt Fiesta to begin. I hope you're all ready. Hope you got those salt shakers in hands, because we have 5 runs, I believe, at the collector. Oh, I am really looking forward to this. It's going to be a very great time. So I think we get to the first collector, and then we pop a 20% boost, and hopefully we can get it all done within like 2 40-minute durations, which I think is possible. About 20, average about 20 and a bit minutes per full run with the collector. So maybe it might not be too bad. Who knows, boys? Who knows? But let's figure out what paths that we'd like to go for first. And again, we do have the role reversal global node active, so in terms of class advantage, bad is good and good is bad. But maybe for the first one we'll go ahead and take Spider-Man, and we've got like everywhere to pour, and I think we don't need any specific teams. Maybe for the villains one might be a good idea after this one, just to see exactly what we have ahead. But we also have 2 runs where we have to deal with that wonderful Iceman before, so really looking forward to that, man. That should be a great time. Oh no. Right, the Spider-Man is already being a little bitch. And then if we just go into another 5, sorted. We took a little bit of a beating there, man. That wasn't the most buttery smooth kill that we've had. But, it's just getting back into it, getting warmed up, and pushing a little bit forward. Right, let me just... I think it's probably a good idea to scout some of the paths, just while we don't have the boost active. So the paths, I don't think... They're not, like, super long down here, in all fairness. I think there is a villains one here, so is that like, yeah, so hero characters, which all of our characters are heroes, can't gain power on this path, so that one is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but nothing that we can't deal with. It's just going to be a bit of a longer slog. Just don't have really really powerful villains, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah, nothing that would be too insane for there, so I think that's just going to be like a case of having to hammer it out a little bit more. And what path do we have here? We got a Chaos Power Gain one. Over here we've got Special Lock 1 and Strike Back. Okay, and then I think we should probably go for the ones where we have to sort out Iceman first. What do we have over here? Was there something? Oh, Unblockable Finale. That one might be a bit of a pain in the ass. But let's go for this Vision and Magic one first and get it out of the way. So, what path is that? Is it EC that we're going for? Right, it's path C. Am I ready to face the Collector, or am I afraid? I mean... Gosh, unless you have a team of rank 5 5-star champions, you should never underestimate the Collector. It's a bloody annoying fight, even at the best of times. I think we'll go for a bit of Stark Spider-Man versus this Vision. Just because Medusa does have the class disadvantage, so we do have the advantage here of being able to build up poises quite rapidly. I should have looked at building up poise from the initial get-go. But it's all good. We can just keep on transferring the Bane. Should be Vision in the bin. Perfect, boys. Now I'm super happy with that one. We'll definitely take that. And then do we have Magic? Is it Magic up next? I think it is. And then for I think for Iceman, we probably want to use Luke Cage. I imagine Luke Cage is going to be fairly interesting in that matchup. But for Magic, we definitely want to use Archangel. And we just got Transducer here. Poor Archangel's taking a little bit of a beating. Just not the most optimal Bane transfers in terms of the Spider-Man and Magic fight. But AA can be sometimes a little bit of an annoying champion to play on these Bane ones, but he's just, you know, exactly what we needed in terms of matchup for both of these fights. I want to go for Luke Cage here, just because we have the class advantage, because again, good is bad, bad is good. So we should be able to put this Hawkeye away, hopefully quite quickly. Oh no! I totally didn't mean to do that, man. I should have just baited out the special too, been a little bit more patient. Right, so we're going to have Bane on us as well, but Bane's not going to deal too much damage because Hawkeye's quite low. We did lose 50% there. Oh, mistakes. They were made, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to cost me a few potions on that one. But it's just, it's the warm-up run, you know. It's to be expected that a few mistakes, you know, might be made here and there. But when it comes to some of the later runs, man, gosh, we're going to get the Collector. Everybody's going to be on 90%, and we're going to be so prepared for that fight. It's not even going to be funny how prepared we will definitely be. Alright, just delayed that one so that we could transfer Bane over there. Learned some valuable Medusa Bane fighting lessons there in terms of the timing. There we go, that Doctor Strange, man, absolutely slaughtered. Unduped Medusa, man. Oh, some big damage. When we get this gal awakened, chuck in the full synergy, and get her up to rank 5. Oh, I don't even want to see, man. Don't even want to see that damage. It's going to be too gross. Okay, let's hope for the stun there. Maybe go all in. I mean, this is really what the people are here for today, is this all-in Luke Cage gameplay. And if you're playing Luke Cage, you kind of do have to go balls to the walls. It is an obligation. But I'm pretty sure, like, most of the Luke Cage damage that I've taken would have been, because we only really get hit with a special freeze when we've been playing Luke Cage so far. I'm just thinking about the runs over the last couple of days. If we had him awakened, man, we could have soaked up so much damage. An unreal amount. Whoa, perfect. That'll end that one. LOL used to hate Luke Cage, but now he uses him all the time. He used to be very bad, and then he got buffed, and now he's good, and now I use him all the time. It's pretty straightforward, pretty straightforward development there. I'm here for the premium salt from an angry British lad at a freemium video game. I feel like you've come to the right place today, my friend. I'm gonna chuck on a, let's go for the health boost here while we do both of these, what is it? Iceman runs. Let's get the attack boost on as well. And then chuck a 20%. Let's just get everybody kind of like fully pimped and dished out for these first couple of runs. So we've got the Iceman, then the Scarlet Witch, then the Collector. But the Iceman is definitely a source for the potential salt here. if we mess up. But the goal, the secret, is not to mess up, and that way there'll be no soul at all. So it's a good plan, and I'm hoping we can pull it off. Right, gonna use this to transfer the Bane. And there we go. Damn, that was a smooth kill, man. Love a bit of Medusa. But just in terms of damage output, if you did kind of an awakened 4-star version of Medusa, you'd probably be seeing very similar numbers to the unawakened 5-star rank 4. Maybe even a little bit higher, especially at her peaks. And if you had the Karnak and Black Bolt synergy, then much higher. Oh, mate. Get in there. Right, we've arrived at the Collector. Are we just going straight in? Best to worst? Worst to best? Who's the worst? Archangel? Or do we just want to go for maybe a Stark Speederman? Stark Speederman? Archangel? Is Archangel going to touch the sides? Barely, ladies and gentlemen. Barely. Damn it. Right, we had like no health there. He wasn't going to make too much of a dent. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be astounded. This is going to be a 50% dent with Rocket Raccoon. Rocket's putting in 50%, man. Or at least 10%. Yes, let's go. Oh wait, he's got damage cap now. Oh crap, that plan didn't work out as well as I forgot about the damage cap, but that was... It's a good like, what was it, 30% there? We'll take it. We'll take it. Bit of Stark Speederman now. Come on, lads. Oh no! It's rubbish, man. Oh, damn. We had a good build up there. Really good build up. Just getting used to all these animations. I'm just trying to remember what his final swipe right looks like. Changes into that heavy so quickly, though. I think Medusa, it's probably best just to go for a special 2 if we can. Oh no. Mistakes were made! Yo, what is up, the mud people? Thank you very much for the super chat, son. After this run at the Collector, man, we'll get you updated there as our blubbery sweat of the day. Right, for this first try, we're just going to use a full team revive. I think just while we have the big boost up, let's chuck a 60% one on. Let's go in again, man. We can get it down. I think this team revive hopefully should be more than enough. But it's that final like 50% man on the Collector that starts becoming a bit more of a bitch. With the Unstoppable thrown in. Can never be too safe on this one. Oh, we got stunned as well. I just don't think there's anything you can do if you get hit by the special one, because it's all unblockable, right? You're just wrecked, boys. You're absolutely wrecked. So maybe you just want to start gambling for those dashbacks, I think. Right, let's just get this off. Oh, damn. I'm trying to remember the special too, like, full evade. Because we've got it down at some points, man. Come on, Rocket. You've got this, mate. No, not the, not the unstoppable. Oh, man. I hate this fight. Oh. Nah. Fuck this, bro. Fuck this fight. There we go. Collector number 1 is down, ladies and gentlemen. And we need to swiftly move on to the next run, but need to give a massive shout out to our updated Blubberiest Word of the Day, the Mud People, for another $6 super chat, which brings the overall total up to $23 there. Absolutely mad love, man. Certainly do appreciate the support. Right, let's jump into the next run. Go for a little bit of a Kang Bang here. I'm going to bring an Archangel for this one, just because of the, again, class advantage we have here. Corvus is OP against the Collector. Great if we had a 5-star version of the character, or a maxed out 4-star. But I actually have the 4-star, but because I want to, you know, rank 5 Medusa for Labyrinth of Legends, we don't have the Cosmic in order to take him up. But if I get a rank up gem, maybe. I don't know, I feel like there's enough Corvus gameplay out there that we probably don't need a rank 5 Corvus on the free-to-play. Whew. But there we go, boys. First run in with a Collector done. We've only got 4 more to go. We could have definitely had a bit of a better Stark Spidey try. Let's go for D here. Hold over, just use a small energy refill, but we do have unblockable Finale. I don't know if this was all attacks or special attacks. Ugh, there's a part of me that really doesn't want to find out, though. Attacks are unblockable. I think this one's all attacks, but it might just be special attacks. Right, mistakes were made there. Ah, yeah, everything is unblockable. Okay. It's not the, Whew. Okay. Let's keep moving, man. I feel like this is probably going to be one of the most annoying, if not the worst path to deal with. But I don't know, a lot of the special attacks seem pretty straightforward. Superior Iron Man up next, and yeah, it is all attacks on this one. I don't know why I remembered it being like just special attacks for some reason. But yeah, as soon as I saw that unblockable come up, I was like, okay, this is definitely the one where it is all attacks. Oh, okay. Got the unblockable up now. Come on, Special 2, do the Lord's work. Oh, beautiful, mate. 33k. Perfect. We got Deadpool up next. Deadpool, we probably want to use Archangel again, I would assume. Oh, 2 neurotoxins out of 3 heavy attacks, man. Some terrible, terrible RNG. Okay, we're gonna save the special 2 for this final percent. Should be able to beat out special 1 here. Going with a 5 combo, special 1. Straight in the bin, boys. Note avoided. Why Corvus is so OP against the Collector? Just because Corvus has like a guaranteed crits on the first 20 of his glaive attacks. And against the Collector, you just want champions that can unload a lot of damage very, very quickly. So that's why he'd be a very desirable champion to bring for the fight. And if you've got like a fully maxed out one and you're running like full Suicide Masteries as a 5-star and you've got some boost active as well, you could probably just kill the Collector before he can do anything. Just because the damage is ridiculous right at the start. But if you just type in like Corvus Alliance War gameplay, you'll start to understand a little bit more about why Corvus is such a crazy character. Perfect little timing. Wait a bit longer on that heavy there. Prowess. Prowess is a mechanic that certain characters have that increases special attack damage. And it can be, yeah, very useful sometimes, especially on Emma Frost. Heimdall was very fun on Bane fights. His special 1 takes 3 seconds to complete. You're right, man. He's got a very, very long special 1. Imagine that would make him super, super good for those. Oh no, I thought we were going to get the stun there. Alright, let's just dodge back, get back in, deal a little bit of damage. Oh, mate, we balls that one up. Right, let's go for the recovery here. Oh, I forgot about the full unblockable finale here. Okay, it's alright, man. Our guy Luke Cage has got it. Sorted. Sorted, boys. Ooh, I can't believe I forgot about that node entirely. Oh, what a scrub. Luckily, we've got Hulk up next, though. Luke Cage again. This is the final fight I really need Luke Cage for. So we just want to line it up so that we can get, hopefully, a good stun lock as we head into this this final 25% phase. I think Punisher and Hulk are definitely the worst 2 fights on this path. Oh man, we've got so much exhaustion. Let's go for it. Okay, we're gonna wait a bit. No. Oh crap, I didn't get the evade there. No, bollocks, bollocks. Ah, no. Man, I thought I was far back enough not to get clipped by that initial stomp. Mistakes were made. Okay, who do you want to go in with? I want to save Medusa for Iceman, so we're going to go for Rocket. There we go, boys. Sorted. Rocket Raccoon best champion confirmed. Whew, glad that wasn't a repeat of the Rogue the other day. But I think the Hulk and Punisher on those paths are definitely some of the biggest bitch fights outside of the Collector. Damn, he's throwing those second mediums so quick, man. I just didn't clock on quite fast enough. Right, special 2, put that Iceman in the bin. And then we've got Scarlet Witch up next, and then the Collector. Again, for the second time, man. Luke Cage is already on the floor, though, unfortunately. So, we are going to have to figure out some other options. I think I like my Medusa best, maybe, for the collector. You know, kind of depends on the fight. How long do we have left on the boosts? Okay, another 14 minutes. Let's keep an eye on that one. Pop, pop! That's Scarlet Witch done! Right, it's time for Collector 2 out of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Who are we going to go in with first? Archangel? Why not? Archangel's so good for so many fights, but Collector is probably not one of them. Oh, look at that degen transfer. God tier, mate. God tier. 6%. Woo. How snazzy. Okay, bit of Stark Spider-Man this time. Ooh, get the poise charges. Don't die. Let's do it. Oh, no! It's a bloody good try. Oh, damn. That was rank 3 Stark Enhanced Spider-Man right there. Just messed up on that final heavy. No! Okay. Come on, man. Let's get this power bar back. No, we're just wrecked, mate. Yo, what is up, PDog95? Thank you very much for the super chat, sir. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. Right, Medusa time, boys. Oh, no! Fuck! That heavy's so fast. Okay, I need to get in the zone, man. Right, guys. Don't see... No more super chats when we're fighting the Collector. I gotta be 110% in the fight, man. I'm getting in the bin. I should have probably gone for a team revive there. Maybe it might have been a bit more efficient. Let's try using some single revives on Medusa, though. Oh, no. Let's gotta go for those brave dashbacks at some point, boys. Oh, P-Dog again. Dude, massive appreciation, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, we beat him up a lot more that time. We did have some 20% revives in the overflow, so why not make use of them? And we're going to get the most health out of them. Just wrecked, boys. Get racked. Medusa die time. I mean, you're not wrong. We just need like a really sick try where he doesn't throw any of his special attacks and does absolutely everything that I'd like him to. That would be really good. Yeah, you can't do shit from that special one, man. Just because it's all unblockable. So even if you like swipe back and evade it, and then after, what's that? Is it a guaranteed stun? Fun, fun, fun. Partying, partying, yeah. It's a great time, man. Great time. No! Unstoppable! Rip, boys. Rip. Okay, let's go for one more on Medusa, and we should be good. Don't need to revive if you don't get hit. Oh, pro tactics there. There we go, boys. That was only 5 revives on the Medusa, which is, you know, equivalent to using a team revive. But at the same time, we had a couple of shoddy tries, which where deaths could have been avoided. That could have been minimised there. But anyway, on we go. That's 2 out of 5 done. So we're getting there. Sorted, boys. P-Dog says, mate, just don't get hit. Next level tactics, my friend. I want to maybe try for some full evades on the special too at some point. That would be good to see if we can pull any of those off. They are bloody difficult. Okay, I'm going to go toward the villain's path if we can. Is it B? Is it A? Okay. Villain's path is probably going to be a massive pain in the ass. Because no characters apart from villains can gain power. But Archangel can still wreck a lot of face here, so we just need to avoid the initial unstoppable, and we're good. Gold says, what is it, 4-hit combos and block, and he's going to throw less special attacks. That's not a bad idea, my friend. Right. Oh, what a clutch Bane transfer, man. Okay, this is also buffed new Juggernaut, so we can't stun him during Unstoppable. Let's flick that off again. But now he's not going to gain any more. Perfect. What I get on my 20% revives on the free-to-play? Mainly just on, like, paths, because I really, like, never spend them. And what a, just kind of, you know, general quests, like free crystals as well. But I've just been at, like, with the revive cap for quite some time. I've got a few in overflow as well, but there's no, like, secret farming mission or anything like that. It's just we really just never use them. Rocket or Medusa, he probably has the best base damage. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Let's just go for Medusa. So you can get focus, mate. I need to get in the zone. We almost had an over 50% try with that 5-star Stark Spidey last time. It's a bloody good run. Right, dodge that one. Come on, Joe, fix it. Let's go for that special. Sorted, boys. Okay, we got 4 more minutes left on, well, the half-an-hour boosts. So, do you want to refresh those? Maybe. Dunno. Crossbones. Let's go for a Luke Cage versus CB. Just because we got the class advantage here. Although he's got a 25% chance to shrug off the exhaustion and maybe generate a bit more tempo. But Luke Cage is hammering into this lad already. Oh man. Fantastic damage output. No! Oh man, I really wanted that parry there. Let's go, just transfer over the Bane. Beta Special 2, take some block damage, it's okay. Bit of a sloppy boy fight. This one could have been substantially smoother. But there we go, Crossbones is down, and we're not. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, boys. Oh, we got 1,000 people watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, if you are enjoying the live stream today, feel free to smash that like button. So you can have a night off and buy some drinks. P-Dog, man, you've been hooking up the super chats. I certainly appreciate it, man. You're sending it off across like $20 now, mate. Absolute mad love to you. Thank you very much. I will be, what is it? Halloween, man. Going to Paris with a girlfriend. So got a few nights off there. We are basically flying out on the Wednesday evening and getting fucked up on Halloween, so it should be a really good time, man. So it's great to know. Thank you very much for covering the first round, so I certainly do appreciate it. Alright, let's dash back. Oh, cheeky, mate. Buttery smooth fight there. What's that? Why don't I use a character like Dormammu? Because this is the free-to-play account and we don't have Dormammu. It's one of the reasons. Why don't you use Corvus, Seatin? Why didn't you use Dormammu? Why not Magic? Oh, gosh. There were a lot of characters that I would like to use if I had them. Because, yeah, there are some characters like Luke Cage and Archangel that are really good for clearing, but just don't really, you know, touch the sides when it comes to the collector fight. Just want as much, you know, immediate damage as you can muster. So Medusa, Rocket, and Stark, they're quite good. For laying there a bit of hurt on the collector. Straight in the bin, boys. Yo, what's up, Mark from Portugal? Hope you're doing well, mate. Always good to see you on the old live stream. Venom is a good champion to use in LoL. I mean, he'd work for some stuff and arguably be quite a good counter to what is it? The Labyrinth Spider-Man, I would assume. I think, did Legacy put up a video of Venom versus Labyrinth Spider-Man? I think somebody did. But yeah, completely ignores his evade now, so Venom's definitely going to have a few fights where he has some decent value, and Cosmic Champions are really good against Maestro, because they don't have like an annoying ability that Maestro activates, because Tech Champions, you get all those super fun buffs like regeneration knocking about. Why didn't I use Thanos? I know, I could have just snapped my fingers and all the opponents would have died. So inferior there. Why they made this game so hard, CN? Oh, it's pretty manageable, you just need to get good, my friend. But that'll come with time. But the less time you spend asking questions in live stream chat like why they made this game so hard, and the more time you spend watching Dork Lessons videos and improving your playing skills, I think the significantly more manageable you're going to find Marvel Contest of Champions. But that would just be, you know, my estimations. I may be incorrect on that. Who knows? Sorted, boys. P-Dog says, lads, I beat Proxima Midnight in Alliance War while drunk. Dude, congratulations. I can't play at all while drunk. I'm such a bad drunk MCOC player. Like, when I tried to log in and do, I think it was like, not this summer that's just come, but last summer, some Alliance War moves at Reading Festival, man, I just died like 3 times twice, man. And then somebody put it on Reddit and said, you know, this is the real Seatin. I was like, guys, I'm shit-faced at a festival right now. I can't play. Leave it out, boys. Leave it out. We all have our good and bad days. Whoo, King Groot straight in the bin, boys. Use my 6-star Howard the Duck. If only, mate. If only. Ultron. Who do we want to use for Ultron again? I think Stark Spidey. Yeah, probably Stark. Died 3 times twice. Did I say 3 times twice? Man, I was just too busy being an absolute pro at this game. Apologies for my errors there. Yeah, I should have got more poise charges. You live and you learn. Please don't evade me. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, mate. Such a scrub try. Let's go, mate. Come on. Just faffing about with the poise there. Just got clipped. Right. Sorted. In the bin. Is Rocket any good awakened? I like him as a 6-star, man. It's very fun as a 6-star. Ooh. Okay, I think we've still got another 5 minutes on the other 20% boost. That's fine. We'll just try using the 20% boost this time. Hopefully we can, you know, play a little bit better than we have been and get some better RNG as well. Sorted, boys. The World's opening at 6 PM UK time. If we can get it down in that time, that's what we are aiming for, Ankit. But we have 2 more. Is it only 2 more collectors to slay after this? 2? Yeah, 2. Might be 2. Okay, cool. We'll figure it out when we get there. Let's use a few more potions. Getting our boy Stark Enhanced Speederman up. A couple of these bad boys as well. Let's go for it, man. Oh no, I thought you stunned there. Man, he moves so quick. It's just a massive cock up on my behalf. Okay, let's go with Medusa now. Ah, shoddy first try, boys. Just do what we were doing before and play it a bit safe by holding block until he uses a heavy. As soon as he starts clenching up, looking like he needs a violent shit, then that is the time to make your move. Special one is not unblockable yet. Oh, can we get one neurotoxin? What's that? Ah, I was gonna go for I tried to go for the evade there, trying to be a little bit ballsy. Okay, Luke Cage up next, and then we're gonna go for a bit of rocket. Oh man, I really want to get a full special 2 evade on the actual collector fight. That'd be so sick. I remember getting it on that friggin' dummy collector quite a few times, but need a refresher, man. Oh, right. We're just dead, man. Let's stop wasting boost time and get a team revive going on. Do we need a team revive? Yeah, I think so. For the amount that we've got left, it'd probably be a good idea. Let's chuck in a 40% one this time. And see... at this point in the fight, when does he gain his unstoppable? Okay, but it's below 25%, so let's go for Stark Spidey and get a load of poise. Oh no! Should have gone for a dash back there. Beard is weird. MGK 2018. Yo, P-Dog, thank you very much for the super chat, sir. Certainly do appreciate it, man. Okay, we're just dead. Oh, come on, boys. We just need to get through this last little bit here. If we want to go LC, actually, we'll see if we can get a good run with Rocket. Try and save a bit of time here. But if not, then Luke Cage and Archangel and see if we can chip this lad down. Oh no! Unstoppable, special one, straight in the bin, boys. My goodness. Okay, we've only got 10k left. We need to get 5k health every single try, each try. But these are not the best characters to potentially bring against the Collector. Okay, there we go. 3% man. Our Blue Jean boy, can he take it home? Save us a 20% revive. Let's go for this. Ah, perfect. Luke Cage wins, man. He certainly does. Right, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. We are all over this. Do you want to use a 20% boost? What paths do we have left again? Okay, so we've got to got the initial port here, and is it we've got B, and then it's going to E. So we've got B and E. What do we have on B again? Let me just remind myself. We've got Strike Back. And then we've got, on this one... Oh, okay, this is the same one. Oh, I'm so smart. It is B and E, right? Yeah. My gosh, I've lost track for a second. Right, it is B and E, and then E goes over to here, which then goes to B, which is this one, which has Chaos and also Power Gain. Is there anybody of huge significance there? Not really. That one should be alright. Okay, so let's get to the Kang fight. Pop 40-minute boost, and we got to smash it out. We have to get this down in record time. And then if we use... what was it? Probably use... Actually, I guess we can save those boosts for maybe another time where... Let's use maybe some of the smaller boosts. Actually, we'll use the other two half-an-hour boosts when we reach the collector, because then that'll go for both of the runs that we have left. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I was just trying to figure out all of the logistics in my head, but I think we've got it. We've got the plan now. We're ready to go. Put it in action. Just need to kill the collector twice in 40 minutes. Easy, mate. Perfect. Oh, thank you very much, Tony. Appreciate all the support today, man. Pia, we are, man. 2 more paths to victory, man. 2 more paths to 100%. We've salted our way through the collector quite a few times, but we're going to go for some 6 start tries and see how we get on. Let's actually go for a smaller energy refill, and then we'll use a big one just to be a little bit efficient here. In terms of the matchup for Karnak, I think we're going to use Luke Cage here just for the old class advantage. And we do have Strike Back on this one, so we just need to be prepared. But if we do use a special, they can retaliate quite quick. Right, perfect with a Bane time in there. Oh, and yeah, special lock 1 as well. So none of the characters are going to be able to go beyond their first special attack. That should do it. When am I planning to stream the rewards opening? If we can get it done, then at 6 o'clock UK time is what we're going for. Act 500%. We've also got the Act 5.3 rewards, so it'll be 5.2, 5.3, and also 100%, all kind of wrapped into one mega opening, which I am looking forward to. Should be a really good time if we can get there. Okay. But Luke Cage, just to get the power gain on Cable. It's probably one of the safer plays. Come on. Perfect. Sorted, boys. Happening, lads. Do I have any boost on? I just have a 20% boost at the moment. But for the last 2 runs at the collector, I'm going to add an additional, I think it's 20% health and like 15% attack. So yeah, not mega boosts, but it's a good bonus. But I've got, what is it? 3 of each 1 hour boost for the Labyrinth of Legends run on the free-to-play account. Because I don't know if guys remember that was that offer. I think it was approximately about 2.5 months ago. That was like all of the boosts, all 3 of them for like 750 units. I was like, mate, that is a Labyrinth of Legends free-to-play live stream there. The perfect package. So I decided to go for that one. And that means that when it comes to Labyrinth, we're going to have like 50% more health and deal like 50% more damage as well. Which with a rank 5 Awakened Medusa and full synergy team supporting her, I imagine it's going to make my Labyrinth experience quite pleasant. So I am personally quite looking forward to that. Electro, Strike Back, Special Look. Okay, yeah, again. Archangel here. What if you could put as many 20% boosts on as you wanted to? Then this game would be even more of a pay-to-win Clown Fiesta when it comes to Alliance War. Oh, God Angel, man. Absolutely tearing up these lads. So I spent money on a free-to-play? Nope, I didn't spend any money. It was available for 750 units. The more you know, my friend. The more you know. But I'm sorry if I might have misworded that a moment ago. But you can go back and see probably on the Prof Off archive the offer. Oh, I should have probably thrown that a little bit earlier. I thought I could clip over the Bane transfer there. Doesn't quite look like it. Ooh, straight in the bin. What time is it in the UK? It is currently 6:33, my friend. Take that 6-star Loki to rank 2, P-Dog. I massively appreciate all the super chats, man. But I regretfully do inform you that all the super chats in the world will not convince me to take that Loki to rank 2. But I certainly do appreciate it, man. That's been, what is it, 30 Australian dollars so far? Don't know if you're quite up there. I think you're very, very close to being the blobberiest whale of the day. But, my man, hope you're doing well. And thank you very much for all the support today, sir. Oh no, I forgot about the Bane transfer. It's okay, we got it there. It's all good, boys. It's all good. Right, Cyclops is down. And then I think we definitely got Spider-Gwen ahead. War Machine, it would be nice to have Archangel. A few more potions in our AA. Why not? Let's just do it. Should be fine, mate. Do you have any more Comic-Con videos coming up? Unfortunately not. But next year, my friend, there will be Comic-Con 2019 videos. Oh, man, I didn't expect to get that parry there. It's a jammy one. Oh, perfect. Proper happy about that fight. And then we've got another Cyclops up next. Let's go for Medusa again. She worked incredibly well against the first one. What a 4-star Iceman for a premium last night. Congratulations, mate. That's one hell of a result from a premium disappointment crystal. Oh, just about got that transfer. Perfect. Let's dodge that. Back in. Special 1. The job is done. Okay, Medusa for Scarlet Witch, and then we have Collector run number 4, right? 4? Are we already at 4, man? Gosh, time flies, man. Time flies. Okay, we're going to chuck on both of the boosts, both of the half-an-hour ones as soon as we get to the Collector, and then we will use Starkadance Spider-Man, try and get a good try in. And then we've only got one more path, right? Ooh, victory is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not get too cocky, let's not get too ahead of ourselves, just reining myself back there a little bit. Okay, Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. Go Power Rangers. Oh, damn. Nah. Wasn't quick enough. Just completely ruined that Stark try. Oh, bollocks. Let's go in with Rocket and just play a little bit safer. Oh no, so close, man. Right, Rocket's dead. That was 31% there. It's a solid chunk, a valiant effort from our man Trash Panda there. Oh, went straight into the heavy. Almost caught me off guard there. Ah, you know, that was a sick fight, man. That was a sick fight. We did so well, but Archangel just barely touches the sides on that fight because of all the shrug off stuff. It was good practice, man. Good practice. Okay, come on. Let's get in the zone. Bit of Luke Cage here. Come on, man. Nah, special one's got unblockable now. We're just screwed whenever he gets that. Okay, Medusa, and then another team revive, and we're sorted. Right, well, we'll show this just to show the Collector's Special Free for a bit of fun. He puts the champions back in the crystal. Hey, P-Dog, you're definitely... I see what you're doing, mate. You're definitely choosing your moments, but you're entirely incorrect comparatively speaking. But we can definitely have a bit of a more in-depth conversation, a bit more convenient moment to talk about that. But if you can present to me a few cases of where Killmonger is the best champion in the game, then I might be able to agree. But he's not. But he's still a very good option for a lot of stuff. Oh, mate. Had to go for the backdraft there. Right. Let's go for a Medusa here. Back to the crystal, mate. It would suck if he, like, just removed the characters from your account. Just put them back in the store. And you get that's going to be the Act 6 collector. He removes the characters from your account, and then you've got to use your units to buy back your roster. Wow. I mean, I'm just saying it's not impossible that we would see that kind of stuff. Unstoppable, man. I just couldn't get in there at the end. It's too fun and way too interactive. Oh, it's all good, Tim. Yo, we're here for that wonderful, wonderful collector nostalgia. Right, every character has to get 5% off. Come on, lads. Let's do this. Let's save those revives for the Labyrinth. Luke Cage, the blue jean boy. Of course he gets the job done. He doesn't deal with failure, this man. Whoa. 7%, man. That's what we call working overtime. But our man Luke Cage, he knows a thing or two about hard work, ladies and gentlemen. Oh crap. It's got friggin' nuke down, mate. Oh no. So close, man. So close. Come on. Archangel, you've got this. You've got this. You need 2 hits, and one of them has to be critical. No, please don't just attack into my block. Fantastic. Sorted, boys. In the bin. Final collector run. Let's go. Ooh, we've got this. Come on. Go for a little bit of the Kang Bang. Get this run starting off. He didn't work hard enough to get cancelled. Wow. Low blows there to our blue jean boy there, Dino. Low blows, my friend. Ooh, right, let's go ahead. Stan, can you do the, what is it? The Australian dollars to US dollar conversion? And let me know, because I don't know the exchange rate off the top of my head. But at the same time, I've got to clock in this final run, man, and the pass a little bit longer with my boosts. But if it is in need of updating, do let me know. What? No! Kabam Mike! Okay, right. I thought Kabam Mike was taking down the servers to stop my free-to-play account from actually being able to do this with the boost on. But glad to know he's stayed out of bringing my account for today, so that's fantastic news, boys. Collector, more like the unit spender. I mean, he is definitely the one of the most fun and interactive fights in the entirety of the game. But we haven't actually dropped any units that we've spent on the collector yet. It's just been, because you can get team revives from the login calendars, and we also got a triple team revive from the Summoner Appreciation as well. So we've been tactfully using those so far, and we've used 5 single revives as well. But we've got every single collector thus far down within 10 deaths. So 1 team revive has been enough for every single run. So save up your team revives, boys. That's pretty much it. Because this is the absolute best scenario to use them on. Oh, pardon me. Falcon. Popped right off, mate. So I think there should be a 4-star featured hero for Crystal for, what is it, 3,000 4-star shards? I definitely like that, but if there was, everybody would buy it. Or, I don't know, if it was, depends how they did it, really. Actually, most people go for it for the newer characters, though, because 4 stars drop like candy. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think there would ever be. $2 short of the Blubberiest Whale. Also a massive troll, as I can see Killmonger super chats during the old collector fight. Completely understand this game, but those Australians, man, they're crafty. They know how to get to you. But Australians are world famous for their absolute top banter as well. What is up? Owen as well, and also Stephen Anderson. Hope you're doing well today, lads. How would my Jeep 5-star rank 4 Corvus do against the Collector? Better than any of my characters. He would be very sick, man. Very, very sick. I think a few people have uploaded Corvus Collector gameplay. I feel like I've seen it somewhere. I don't know if it was on line chats or YouTube, but I believe it is definitely out there. DM me about that Killmonger. I'm up for a civilized, non-biased discussion. Well, we can definitely. I think the main thing that I'm looking for, man, and if you could like post a write-up in Reddit, is just my definition of God tier, which I'm looking to be a little bit more strict on, is characters that are just comparatively the best. And the thing is, for me, I've spoken to a lot of top Killmonger players, and just nobody's been able to give me a scenario where Killmonger is the best champion for, or even a lot of the times in kind of the top 2 options, or top 2 or 3. So I just don't see it, man. That's really what I'm open for. That's, if we're gonna continue like any discussion, I want like sick gameplay of Killmonger being the best character, or else it's just a discussion, man. I feel like I've had a million times. So upload the videos, get me the gameplay, show me him being the best character, and then I'm very happy to talk about it. But just in comparison, man, the God tier characters just roll over Killmonger. He is very useful for the right scenario, but just not as good as some of the top dons, mate. Simple as that. Dominoes, Starks, Corvuses, Blades, just absolutely rinse that, man. Straight in the bin, boys. Oh, that was a beautiful one. But anyway, P-Dog, thank you very much for the super chat, sir. Let's get you up there as our blubbery sweat of the day. I think that's going to be the, what is it, the equivalent of about $25 US now. So I certainly do appreciate all the support, my friend. But again, I'm not going to have any discussion about Killmonger until I can actually be convinced via a video that Killmonger, comparatively speaking, and that's the very important part when it comes to my tier list, comparatively speaking, is better or equal to the performance of a lot of the God tier champions. Killmonger is number 1 for Medusa. That is incorrect. Corvus and Domino are number 1 for Medusa. And maybe even Morningstar is higher value than Killmonger for Medusa. Like, especially on Final Alliance War bosses, Killmonger will often time out. Especially, you know, this season when you have the Bleed Immune node as well. But Domino is sick. Is so much better for Medusa because she completely ignores all of the auto block and deals substantially more damage than Killmonger. But then again, Corvus is just the god, man. There's like I think quite a few videos of like Corvus taking down Medusa Alliance War bosses in like 20 hits. It's just absolutely absurd. Just one special 2, straight on the floor. Perfect, mate. Perfect. 6-star Loki, best from Medusa. I mean, Loki kind of is the similar thing with Killmonger, as he can sometimes work, but you get very close to timing out when it comes to the big old chunky boys. So it's a little bit risky, man. Yo, what is up, the mud people, man? Dude, I can do this all day, my friend. Dude, I could fight collectors from dusk till dawn. But we have been going for, what is it, 3.5 hours now. I feel like the gameplay skills are fairly sharp, but absolute mad love for that absolute... There's a chunky super chat, my boy. No! Oh, I'm getting rinsed by this old man Logan. Right, we're back in the mix there. But ladies and gentlemen, we need to get some whales in chat for our new blubberiest whale, the mud people. That brings it up to... What is it? $48 now? My goodness. Alright. There we go. Dude, massively appreciate all the support you've trapped my way today. Okay, let's just refocus that one. See, I'm stuck on Act 5, 2.4, trying to get the basic Awakening Gem from Act 4 100%. Should I use it on Domino, Scarlet Witch, or Ghost Rider? Domino and Scarlet Witch are probably some of the best characters to muscle through if you're looking to get the initial collector one. Domino doesn't need to be awakened though, so I would say use it on Scarlet Witch. She's going to be quite useful for, like, I had her at 440 to get my initial collector kill, and we used her, I think she died like fairly early on actually, when it came to the final run, but she was just very useful for a lot of clearing, man. And even, what is it, even to this day, man, I occasionally bring Scarlet Witch in for certain stuff, but we haven't used her too much in the 100% runs, just because we've preferred to go for the more quicker and bursty options when it comes to a few different matchups. Oh no, this might be bad. Oh, there we go. Oh, drop just in time, boys. Killmonger has indestructible charges, which are godly for special freeze, but he also doesn't have an immunity, which means he's very susceptible to dying if there's like a stun attached to the special free or a bleed attached to the special free. There are a lot of special frees that can just absolutely wreck him, and that's on the provision that you don't take any parries or blocked hits before, which if you get into special freeze, you know, might be the scenario. I don't know, I just haven't seen it at all. Straight in the bin, boys. Oh, what did, I don't think I have, right. Okay, we are so close now, ladies and gentlemen. We just got Spider-Gwen and then the final run of the collector. Oh my goodness, this last hour and a bit of playing has just been a blur. But it feels good, man. Feels good to finally be 2 fights away from 100% Act 5 on the free-to-play. And if we can do this, if we can get the collector down, I think that's 15, just within 15 months, Act 5 100% on the free-to-play. Playing a little bit casually. Not too shabby at all. Oh, unfortunately, she did get the evade there. Ah, perfect there, Chip Stain. Niffin, if you want to see my masteries on the free-to-play account, they are the same as they were like a few months ago. So just type in Seatin's Mastery Setup 2018, and there's like nothing that has changed from that one. But I will maybe do a video talking about free-to-play masteries and what are some of maybe the essential stuff to get, and just kind of, you know, do it from a bit of a perspective of new player building it up. Oh, damn. Right, bit sloppy there, man. Ugh. At least we didn't die immediately. That is the very small silver lining we got on that one. Just gotta bait out those heavy attacks. Get stuck in as quick as we can. Ooh, perfect defense. Not a bad try, man. It's alright. 2 characters, 51%. That's okay. I think that Stark try where we got a special 2 off was probably one of the best ones. But we're doing alright, man. Let's go for a little bit of Luke Cage up next. And Archangel's probably just going to die immediately, isn't he? But we'll see how far we can get on our blue jeans boy. Try and get him below 40%. Luke Cage and Archangel just aren't some of the best options for this fight. Oh, crap. Cheeky little inset there, that man. That was naughty. Very naughty. I'll take that one. Damn. Okay, chip him down a little bit more. We're getting there. We're getting there, boys. Crystallize her, lad. Medusa did get crystallized there. So close. And this is going to be the kill with Rocket. Kind of sensing some pro crits here. Oh no, the Bane transfer just didn't come in. What was anybody meant to do? Oh, come on, Rocket. You've got this. It's a bloody good try. Oh, man. So close. Would have been a one-shot and kill Manga. Oh, man. Those indestructibles, he's still going to get crystallized. But Rocket, he doesn't get the glory of being put in a crystal. He just gets a kick to the face there. Archangel, oh, the chances are bloody slim. Why not? Let's give it a go. Let's heal him up a bit more. Come on, man. Yeah, we just didn't. He decided to go full 5 combo. Didn't want to go into heavy there. So next try, let's go for Medusa. I'll just use a level 1 revive and get stuck in. Oh no! I was hoping he'd follow me back. What a dick. What an absolute dickhead. Okay, come on. This is the last one now. We've got this, man. We need like 10 hits. There we go. Sorted. Are we done with this now? Please say there's not a mysterious path that I have missed. That was not too bad. That was only 2 revives, right? We'll take that. We'll definitely take that. Boost for the win, man. Boost for the win. Oh my goodness. Those rewards just flooding in now. Oh man, I'm super excited. We are going to be back, ladies and gentlemen, at 6 o'clock for the Act 5 100% opening. And I can't wait for it, man. It's going to be a good time. We got so much stuff to open. We got this this 3 to 4 gem, the 4-star rank up gem, some T4CC, see if we can get Medusa up. But there we go. It's done. It's in the bag. Take a couple of screenshots there. We're sorted. And let's just gaze upon the progression now. So Act 5, 100% done and dusted. Wipe my hands of it. We still got Act 4 100% to do. Act 2 100%, it's never going to happen. Act 2 100% is a waste of time. If you're a new player, don't do it. Just one initial clear, that's enough. We'll get around to Act 4 soon enough. 15 months, free-to-play account. Act 5 100%. There we go, boys. There we go. Let's have a look at the roster. Now we can take up Medusa so that we're going to avoid... The whole reason we wanted to do this before the end of this event is so that that Loki isn't my profile champion before, you know, after Summon Symbiote leaves. It feels great. I'm exhausted after the 3.5-hour live stream, but it was a damn fun time. So thank you all very much for tuning in today. Thank you very much to P-Dog and also the Mud People for all the crazy super chats you've been dropping, lads. But if you did enjoy today's live stream, feel free to smash that like button. That'd certainly be appreciated. But aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you all have an absolutely fantastic day.